The WILROC Show is on and live.
You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
The WILROC Show is on.
Come into my house, children, and I'll give you candy and ice cream and pickled herring and sweet and sour upside-down cake and hard-boiled all-day suckers.
Now go to that voodoo that you do so well.
Now it's time for the man you've all been waiting for, The WILROC Show. The WILROC Show is on and live.
Today, I've got the style and profile like never before. And I'm saying, right here.
On the firing line. Lock. 1 round load. Ready on the right. Ready on the left. Ready on the firing line.
Everybody over there.
Get on up.
Everybody right there.
Get into it.
Everybody right there.
Get involved.
Everybody just come on now. Come on now. Come on, come on. Come on with your come on. Come on, come on. Everybody over there.
Get on up.
Everybody right there.
Get into it.
Everybody over here.
Get involved. Get involved. Get involved.
Yes. Oh, it is I. It is the WILROC Show. I am live. I'm live for real. I don't like this thing over here. I gotta change the camera. Yeah, okay. All right. Yes, and yes again. Thank you for checking out the WILROC Show. Oh, Lord, something happened. Look, oh, Lord. Here you go. Oh, right when I'm getting down. Okay. Yes, and again. Thank you very much for checking out the WILROC Show. I'm your show, the WILROC. Today's topic is robber barons. Robber barons. You say, well, WILROC, you do some of the silliest topics. Robber barons. But right now, whether you believe it or not, robber barons run the world. We are living under the robber barons right now. Mm-hmm. Yes, so yeah, they run the economics, they run the presidency, they run everything. They run your mama, they run your daddy, they run you, they run your bald head uncle. They run everything, okay? Thank you very much for checking out the WILROC Show. Mm-hmm. I'm live too. I'm real live. This is not a regurgitation. Next 2 weeks will be regurgitation. You know what I'm saying? Oh Lord, something going on here. Something's happening here. Something's happening. I don't know what's going on, Lord. I'm having a problem. Oh, I know what's going on. I see what's going on. I have to check this out here because this is not right. Excuse me, y'all having technical difficulties right at the last minute. It always happens, but it's a good thing. That's all right. It keeps me sharp. All right, this is what I have to do right here. Okay. I know what it is. I got it. Okay. Now, I got it. Now, today's topic is robber barons. Robber barons. All right. Thank you for checking me out. Now, I want to give a shout out to Miss Zelly Mitchell, Miss Bessie, Mr. George. I want to give a shout out to Donald, Georgia. I want to give a shout out to Miss Barbara Mullins. I want to give a shout out to Fred Perry Sr. Shout out to Butch Isaac Lane, Tom Ellis Blackman. Give those people a shout out. I have to give them a shout out because they helped me stay alive. Okay? So, I also want to give a shout out to Miss Marie Allen Lemaire. Did I say that already? Miss Marie Allen Lemaire. I want to give a shout out to Joel Gillespie, Sonia Grandchamp, and Desmond Spratt Brown. Give them a shout out. Always have to do them. I have to. I'm going to give a shout out to Shanti Paswad. No, I want to give a shout out to Shanti Paswad and Sharon Lafayette also. And I want to give a shout out to Jacqueline Graham. Hey, Jackie Graham. I want to shout out to Celestia Shannon. Hello, Celestia Shannon. Yeah, shout out to G Power, Father Snake, Junior, Zaria, Pancho Alfonso, Junior Bashi, and James Jean, Margie Jean, okay, Marie Allen. I said Marie Allen Lemaire. Got to give her a shout out for real. and you and everybody out there in the world. Now, I want to dedicate this show to a couple of fallen soldiers or some of my classmates and people. I want to dedicate this show to baby Sam Carr. Sam Carr. I want to give a shout out to Victor Feliciano, and a shout out to Donnie Dixon. Old time Orlando, classic Orlando, friends of mine. All of them, I knew them personally. So we've all came in contact with each other in one way or another. All right, okay. That's Baby Sam Carr, Tangelo on the. I can say Baby Sam. I'm gonna tell you something about Baby Sam. Baby Sam Carr Jr. Baby Sam Carr Jr. was one of the most. He was one of the best athletes I've ever seen. Now his brother was played for the Rams. His brother was a professional athlete. But Sam he was just small. He was small. That's all. But he was powerful. So I like small. I'm small and powerful. But I understand that. So he played big, very big. And Victor Feliciano, I want to give a shout out to Victor Feliciano too. His daddy, Mr. Victor. His one of his brothers, his younger brother, Benny Earl, used to go with my auntie for about 10 years. Old Benny Earl Feliciano. And the Feliciano family, I'm going to give them a shout out as well. And I want to give a shout out to Donnie Dixon and the Dixon family, his children and all. I want to give everybody a shout out. And I hope everybody is, I want to just say, I'm sorry for your loss. And I knew all those guys. And I want to give them a shout out as well. Fred Perry Jr., give him a shout out as well, and all the rest of you guys out there as well. Now, today's topic is robber baron. Robber barons. The term robber baron. The robber baron dates back to the Middle Ages and carries a negative connotation. And robber barons typically employed ethically questionable methods to eliminate their competition and develop a monopoly in their industry. That's right. That's right. Now, often they had little empathy for workers. They didn't care nothing about no workers. They're trying to get that paper. They're working for their money, honey. They're not faking. They're going to take takings. Okay? For real. Now, a robber baron or a robber knight, this is from German, was an unscrupulous feudal landlord who protected by the fiefs legal status, imposed high taxes and tolls out of keeping with the norm without authorization by some high authority. He just said, I know it's the toll's 25 cents. It's 45 cents over here. 45. 45? Yeah. Hit the 45, my love. It was 45. What you doing that? That ain't what the law say. 50. So they was nasty. That's all they was. They were just nasty. Robber barons and stuff. They were just real nasty people. Now some resorted to actual banditry. Now the German term for robber barons, Raubritter, 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 robber knights, was coined by Frederick Bottschalk. Okay? That's right. The German term robber barons, I'm trying to say it right. Not Raubritter. It's Rob. Yeah. R-A-U-B, Rob. Yeah, Raubritter. Robber knights was coined by Frederick Bottschalk. He was terrible. And it was in 1810. Okay, so we're gonna go into this. We're gonna go deep into this, and I'm testing some things today. So that's why I probably sound like I'm stalling or whatever. But I'm testing some stuff. We're gonna come up with a lot of this. This is interesting. Next week I'm gonna do another topic too. A topic I missed. So we'll see about it. I'll tell you about it later. But right now we're gonna go over some of the early developments of the robber barons. What is a I said it earlier. I was practicing it and I forgot it. Interregnum. Literature references. We're going to critique the history of robber barons. So we're going to go over a lot of businessmen nowadays labeled as robber barons. We're We're going to go over the Gilded Age of robber barons, and we're going to go over some facts and stats, okay? I don't have the stuff right. See, I'm so unmodern. I'm so Frankensteinish. I should have the thing right there. I can read it. You can look like the newspaper do. You know, the thing right there. And I can just do that. And then like the news stations do. And I can be reading right there. I should be reading it right there in your face. I haven't done that yet. I'm too lazy a little bit, and I'm too old school. I just need to do better. I need to do better. You know, I'm trying to do better, I swear. All right, so today's topic is robber barons, and I'll be back with you guys directly. I have some music for you, too. Let me see what I'm playing today. Uh-oh. Let me see what I got today. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I have the Stylistics, I have O.V. Wright, and I have the OJs. Oh, let's see what it's gonna do, how it's gonna affect you. All right, so thank you very much for checking out the WILROC Show. I'm yours truly, the WILROC. I'm here, you're there, everywhere. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be on this small planet of ours. I want you to hold up. Just wait a minute. I enjoy inserting this thing in it. Happy holidays. Whatever you celebrate, Kwanzaa, Janza, Makranzanza, Christmas, whatever it is you celebrate. If you don't, then everybody gets some. You all are welcome here. All right? So, wait. Oh, I got to have something to eat. You know, it's Christmas time. And that's when the food really pours in. That's when the food really comes in. I'm going to have right now, this is one of my grandmother's. She always gives me this on Christmas, about Christmas and holidays time. And she know I love it so much. And I it's so sweet to me, and it just makes me feel so good when I have it. She's going to give me some ostrich and okra, and she's going to make me some Madagascar sow bug salad. Oh, I love that. And I'll be right back. That gets me started for the holidays, and I'll see you guys directly. I hope you guys enjoy the music, and I'll be back with some more of this topic. Thank you very much for checking out the WILROC Show. I'm yours truly. Wait a minute, this thing is not acting right. The WILROC. Something's not going right here. The WILROC Show. Okay? I don't see something going on here. I'm sure having problems. Houston. I think we have a problem. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Die. Hold on. Wait. Directly? Directly.
Just look at us. Everything is backwards. Everything is upside down. Doctors destroy health, lawyers destroy justice, universities destroy knowledge, governments destroy freedom, the major media destroys information, and religions destroy spirituality.
And now, on with the show.
The WILROC Show is on.
He's a sweet soul, brother.
Spark of magic in your eye. Candyland appears each time you smile. Never thought that fairy tales came true, but they come true when I'm near you. You're a genie in disguise. If I could, I'd watch a falling star to shine on you so I'll know where you are. Or rainbows in your favorite shades to show I love you.
Isn't that lovely?
I left my little woman with her head hanging down in sorrow. Ooh, I'm having a good time tonight. I bet I'll hate myself tomorrow. Oh, you understand what I'm saying? I've spent every cent I had, Lord have mercy, and everything my so-called friends would let me borrow. Oh, we're pitching a ball tonight. I won't be able to face myself tomorrow. Why does a man do these things? Know he's doing wrong. Why does a man roam the streets and leave his home undone? I'm having a ball. Yes, I am right now. Oh, what will I do tomorrow? All of my friends are gone. Nobody.
You are my peanut. I am your brittle.
You're my darling, darling baby. You're my darling, darling love. You're my darling, darling baby. I said you're everything I ever hoped for in a woman. And as long as I may live, ooh, you're my darling, darling baby. You're my sweet and tender love. You're a very special lady. I said you're the one that I always dreamed of in a woman. I'll give all that I can give. I'll give you plenty love because you deserve the best. You should have everything the queens and all the thrones should have. You deserve to have it all, and I'm gonna do my best to give it to you, to give it to you, to give it to you. Ooh, you're my darling, darling baby. You're my sweet and tender love. You're a very special lady. I said you're everything I ever hoped for in a woman. And as long as we may live, I'll give you plenty of love because you deserve the best. 'Cause you're better than the rest. You're my queen on the
Those are what I call release scats, you know. I call those release scats. I have to think of loud, so loud. They call them release scats, okay? And I do that. You say, why do you do that, WILROC? I do release scats because I have to get I have to have some way to get the anxiety off of me. And that's what I do. I scat. Some people dig boogers all the way up to their ear, through their ear. I scat. Try it. Ask for it by name. Release scats. Yes, again. Yours truly, WILROC. You know, I'm having a good time. I always come in on the show. You know, I've been doing this because I have to have some way to get all this stress off me and stuff like that. So I've been doing the WILROC show. I ain't making no money. I'm just having fun. I'm doing it for myself, really. And I thank you guys for checking me out. I mean, I really do. You know, I'm insane. That's how. So that's why that's how that's going. But anyway, today's topic is robber barons. Thank you. The robber barons, okay? You might can learn something, you know? If you're a teacher, you can give your students some ideas for students. Hey, what is a robber baron? What is this? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah, you can do that. So I'm providing a service. I'm providing a service. Now, I was going over the robber baron and the meaning of it and where it comes from. Now, let me see. Now, some robber barons violated the custom under which tolls were collected on the Rhine. Either by charging higher tolls than the standard, or by operating without authority from the Holy Roman Empire altogether. They was just doing it on their own. Forget the Holy Roman Empire. This ours in zone over here. We get them, they cut, and then we gonna put some more on that so we can catch up. Okay, for real. Mm-hmm. That's how they were. They were just robbing. They were just running game. It happens all the time. Okay, for real. Now during the period in the history of the Holy Roman Empire known as the Great Interregnum. Interregnum. Okay, that was from 1250 to 1273. The number of such tolling stations exploded in the absence of the imperial authority. When the authorities didn't check it out, they just start running game, getting paid. Okay, now medieval robber barons most often imposed high and unauthorized tolls on rivers or roads passing through their territory. You come through here, but it's 75 cents, me lord, over there. No, $1.50, $1.50, $1.75. Okay, I got $1.50. Robbing, getting through. Yeah, coming through. That's, you know what I'm saying? Now, medieval robber barons most often imposed, like I said, unauthorized and tolls on the rivers and the roads coming through. Now, some robbed merchants, land travelers, and river traffic, seizing money, cargoes, even entire ships, or engaged in kidnapping for ransom. They were ruthless. Okay, now you watch the westerns, the old westerns. You got the guy. I settled on the land. Okay, they had the land grab, so I went out there and grabbed the land. Boom, 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 by the river. I got all my stuff out there. My crops were doing good. We're having good. We got cattle. We got horses. We got stuff. And then, Mr. Wilcox. He comes up, Mr. Wilcox, he come up there and say, I'm the Wilcox, and he buying up everything. He running out. All right, Mr. Simmet, you have to get off this land. Then they burn the crops, burn the barn, snatch up somebody, kill somebody, do everything, come down there every night. They Ku Klux Klan them. Basically what they do. They Ku Klux Klan them. So they come out there, they Ku Klux them, and then they come out there and then you're not. Sometimes I'm not getting off my property. I'm gonna fight you to the end, and then you got to hire a gunfighter that comes in there and kill them, and then that's that. That's the TV version. But for the most part, those guys got over. They took over that. They came through there. They came through there and took that. They burnt. They stopped. You got a river there. They dammed it up. The water come through there. The water come in my land first. I bought the property two sections over, way 15, 20, 30, 100 acres over. So I stopped the land. I stopped the water. You can't do your crops. You can't feed your stock. So we just gonna take it. And mainly because the railroad was coming through. They was making big money. I mean, you can blame them, but they were nasty. They were taking advantage of it. And those same people run this country right now. But they babies and grandbabies and great-great-babies, all that kind of stuff running now. You know what I'm saying? For real. Mm-hmm. Now, iron chains were often stretched across the river to prevent passage without paying the toll. When they came through, they ain't paid. They put iron chains across there. Give me my money, cuz. And they had strategic towers that they built to facilitate this. They can get up there high, and they can look down. I say, oh, okay, I see a boat coming out. They ain't pay us. Who that? That's the old Coxie boy. He ain't pay us. He got to pay us. Put the chains up, stop. Give us our money. Put the chain down, go. Nick, drop, my money, go. They running that thing. They were running that thing. You know, I don't like people getting used, but I kind of like that a little bit. I don't want people to get used and stuff like that. But I understand a little bit of it. If you're going to run that thing, but you know, I often have a conversation with myself because that's all I know. I'm the only person I know. You know, I have no friends and stuff. So I talk to myself a lot. And I was talking to myself about what if these guys with all this money, the robber barons, the land barons, railroad barons, took the money. They got all the money. They have all the money. Took the money and used it for positive stuff. Just invest in the positive stuff. You're still gonna make the money. It got a cost. So just make the money. Hey, if you know, that's all you gotta do is. I'll tell you what. I'm getting into the positive stuff. Good fruits and vegetables. Good health. I'm getting into the health industry. I'm getting into that. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna start investing in who has the best stuff to cure instead of just treating. We're gonna get that. We're gonna do that, and then you can compete with that. And then, you know, people are gonna be born every day. You're gonna always make the money. It's gonna cost. I don't know. You might lose a little bit, but still, what? You still got it all. Today's topic is robber barons. Now, the Holy Roman Empire and the various noblemen and archbishops who were authorized to levy tolls seem to have worked out an informal way of regulating this process. They were in on it. Now, among the decisions involved in managing the collection of tolls on the Rhine were how many toll stations to have, where they should be built, and how high the toll should be, and the disadvantages and advantages of it. Okay? They was setting that thing up right. The archbishop was getting, everybody was getting a cut. You know what I'm saying? The land barons must have been just the land barons. Not the land barons, but the robber barons was just basically kind of like the middleman, upper middleman. Archbishop then was on there. Give me a cut out that. Somebody. I don't get what? I don't get none? Here you go, Archbishop. All right, then. I'll holler at you. What this every week, every month, what's going on with the paper? You know what I'm saying? So it goes like that. You know? So, excuse me, y'all. I'm tired. I've been working all week. I've been working so many hours. If I seem a little sluggish. Today's topic is robber barons. For real. Mm-hmm. Now, check this out. See where was that? All right, now while these decisions was being made about where, how, when, how we gonna get the money, where to stop them and everything like that, processes were made no less complex by being informal. You know, common factors between toll stations. Authorized toll stations seem to have been at least 5 kilometers apart. Okay, and ability to be defended from attack. Some castles through which tolls were collected were tactically useful until the French invaded in 1689 and beat them up. Okay, tolls were standardized either in terms of an amount of silver coin allowed to be charged and in kind toll from the ship. Okay, anyway. They had them stationed like almost like 7-Elevens. One here, you go down 15 more miles or whatever. Another one, go down 12 more miles, 13 miles, another one, go down another one. They collecting like that, boom, 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 boom. And then what we got? They do the toll like that now. They do it right now. But on the 408, you know, some of them 75. It used to be 75, but I'm old, you know. 75, 125, 150, one blah blah blah. They have them strategically placed. It's the same thing. They're land barons. Okay. Now, I'm coming back with some more on this topic, man. Okay. We're gonna come back with some more. What is the great interregnum? What is the great interregnum? We're gonna see what that is, okay? Talking with yourself. Christmas time, holidays, everybody. It's my mama's birthday too. I meant to say I'm so sorry, mama. Today is my mama's birthday too. My mama's birthday. For real. I'm dedicating this show to my mama too. On top of all the other people. My mama. Happy birthday, Ma. And speaking of my mom, she cooked me something special. I'm her only baby, so she has to take care of me. You know, she cooked me some braised steaks from a buck-tooth armadillo. Oh, you ever had that before? Armadillo? No, it wasn't armadillo. It was a real armadillo. And she gave me some dessert like earthworms and grapes. Special. All right, thank you, Ma. I love you, Ma. Happy birthday. Talk amongst yourselves. The WILROC Show. Oh, we're gonna have some more music for you too. What am I having for you? Some Freddie McGregor, Johnny Osborne, and some Pinchers. You ever heard of them? If you haven't, if you have, good. If you haven't, here you go. Talk amongst yourselves. All right. Robber barons. Yes, again, thank you very much for listening to the WILROC Show. This is yours truly, the WILROC. Yes, now every week I have a fruit or vegetable for your rump, or a nut or herb or something that's good for your rump. This week I have a super vegetable. It is called the mushroom. Yes, the mushroom is a healing fungus. Mushrooms are so popular in Asian cultures that they are sold by streetcar vendors, just as well as hot dogs and peanuts. You know, we got boiled peanuts. They sell mushrooms just like that over in Asia. But while North Americans have been somewhat slow to embrace these meaty morsels, they're becoming increasingly more commonplace, both in the kitchen as well as in the laboratory. Scientists are discovering what natural healers have known for ages. Mushrooms are not only important sources of nutrients, but also stimulate the immune system. Researchers say that they possibly can fight cancer and high cholesterol, but perhaps even AIDS. Unfortunately, the common white button variety has no medicinal value. It does, however, supply good amounts of key nutrients like B vitamins. So you guys get some mushrooms in your rumps. You know they're going to squirt out of your rumps if you let them process. So get them in your rump, let them go through there. It'll help you out, help you real good, help your immune system, help everything, help lower your cholesterol, all kind of things. All right? So get some mushrooms in your rumps and let them squirt out of your rumps. Now, I hope your minds are healthier, wealthier, and wiser. Thank you all very much.
The WILROC Show is on and live.
I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder in jail.
Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I the First. Jah Rastafari. Step up. Yeah.
Well, you know, we come for deal with it, St. Jamarcus straight up. Now, Paddy Murphy, the man called Ringo Santa Jamarcus. Booga Minor, G-Vibe, and Johnny has burned. Yeah, Johnny, say, Anna. Oh, Lord, have His mercy. Guide and protect each and every one, I say now. Put your trust in the Son of the Most High, children, that He shall be like Mount Zion. Keep away from all them evil doers, for they'll only push you down in multitude of sinners, and don't heed the bread of wickedness. Oh Lord, now stay away from the wine of violence. Don't heed the bread of wickedness. Oh Lord, stay away from the wine of violence. Let not mercy and truth forsake you now. I'm praying. Bind these doves about thy neck, write them up on the tables of thine heart. That Jamarcus crew we love to do, oh now, on the tables of thine heart. Oh now, just put your trust in the sound of Jamarcus, children, that he shall be like Mount Zion. Keep away from all of them evil doers, for they'll only push you way down in multitude of sinners. Jamarcus won't heed the bread of wickedness. Oh Lord, stay away from the
I long to be awakened by the sound of a drum. Africa, here I go. Oh, here I come. Hey, Africa, I can't go on without you. Oh, where will I go? Africa, I can't go on without you. Oh, where will I go? Hey. Ship sail with me, yeah, to a paradise across the sea. I say, ship sail with me to a paradise across the sea. Yeah. I will always come back to you. Africa, I'm longing to come home to you. I will always come back to you. Africa, I say I'm longing to come home to you. Motherland, I can't live on without you. Oh, where will I go? Zion, I can't live on without you. Oh, where will I go? Shashamani, I can't live on without you. Oh, oh, yo, yo, yo. Where will I go? 'Cause in the West, I know I'm not safe.
Now, ladies and gentlemen.
Do re mi fa sol la ti do, do re mi fa sol la ti do, do re mi fa sol la ti do, do re mi fa sol la ti do. Stop it! That ball of grass. I'm on the move. I'm on the right track. I'm moving on the right track and I can't turn back. I'm on the move. I'm on the right track. I'm moving on the right track and I can't turn back. Up on the solid rock I stand. All them on the ground is sinking sand. I saw the one with the seventh seal. Moses took a rod and fought the sea. from tribulation, from tribulation, from tribulation, from tribulation. No looking back, no turning back. I'm moving on the right track and I can't turn back. No looking back, no turning back. I'm moving on the right track and I can't turn back. Tribulation, 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 tribulation.
Champion bubble, yeah. Bubble with me tonight. Love the way oh you squeeze me. Yes, I love the way you romance me. I love the way oh you own me. Baby, me I beg you release me. I'm a champion bubble, yeah. Bubble with the pictures, alright. Bubble, 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 I want you there. Bubble, 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 baby, say. Bubble, 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 I want you there. Bubble, 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 baby, say. All night long we keep dancing. I didn't know the time it was passing. And as I look out the window, yesterday turned into tomorrow. Champion bubble, yeah. Bubble with the princess, alright. Champion bubble, yeah. I love the way you squeeze me tight. Bubble, bubble, bubble.
Here in the Highlands of Scotland, all the lads and lassies listen to the WILROC show. Freedom!
The WILROC show is on.
Well, jump on out there, nigga. You bad. I got something for your ass. I'm a veteran, boy.
Let me tell you something.
We're loving people. We love everybody who loves us. But we don't love anybody who doesn't love us.
The WILROC show.
Some are fancy on the outside. Some are fancy on the inside. Everybody's fancy. Everybody's fine. Your body's fancy. So is mine. Boys are boys from the beginning. Girls are girls right from the start. Everybody's fancy. Everybody's fine. Your body's fancy. So is mine.
Hey y'all, this is Hollywood swinging high and swinging low on the WILROC show.
Lee Scratch Perry.
For me to survive, I have to find something for myself. And it was like a spiritual vibration, so I said, I'm going to make spiritual music. This spiritual music coming like you call reggae.
Bye. Lucifer, son of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth.
Lee Scratch Perry, the German teacher, the mad Irish professor, the record producer, the mighty upsetter, sings call and response style with his family. He started his career as a sound system operator and studio engineer for Cox and Dodd, and was later to move on to his own Black Ark recording studio, where he teamed up with people like Bob Marley to produce some of the most interesting and revolutionary work with the Wailers. Lee Perry produced albums like Soul Rebel, African Herbsman, and Rastaman Revolution, and gave the name to Marley's record company Tough Gang. Lee Perry produced a long line of famous songs, including Small Axe, Duppy Conqueror, Fussing and Fighting, Punky Reggae Party, Riding High, 400 Years, and Don't Rock My Boat. Perry is one of the few surviving geniuses in the recording industry today. He was Bob Marley's greatest mentor.
Glory be to the Father, glory be to the Son.
Scratch Perry, born Rainford Hugh Perry, March 20th, 1936, in Kendall, Jamaica, is a musician and producer who has been influential in the development and acceptance of reggae and dub music in Jamaica and overseas. He employs numerous pseudonyms, such as Patcock Jackson and The Upsetter.
Kings of kings, lords of lords, conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, elect of God, mighty God, ever-living God, earth's rightful ruler. Blessed be the man.
The WILROC Show is on and live.
Did you know? Did you know 90% of the population has an any belly button? Did you know? Did you know in France the Big Dipper is called the casserole? Did you know? Did you know of all golfers in Canada, 71.4% golfers are male, 28 are female?
I am here, you are there, we are everywhere.
The WILROC Show is on.
Now you got to deal with me, and you got to face the fact that there's no place you can hide, no place you can run.
Yes, and yes again. Thank you very much for checking out the WILROC Show. I'm yours truly, WILROC, baby. Come on, do it. Happy birthday, Mama, once again. There you go. Yeah, Donna Dixon, what's happening, man? Come on, Donna Dixon. Give him a shout out as well. Victor Feliciano, thank you very much for serving us, for being a good neighbor. You know what I'm saying? And we can't forget about Baby Sam Carr. Okay? All right. Thank you. Today's topic is robber barons. Okay, I'm getting myself together now. I gotta get myself together. You know, it's a festive time. You know what I'm saying? Now, what is the men who came to be known as robber barons or robber knights, rob-britters, violated the structure under which tolls were collected on the Rhine, either by charging higher tolls than the standard or by operating without authority of the Holy Roman Catholic Empire or the Holy Roman Emperor. You know, all that stuff. So, writers of this period referred to these practices as unjust tolls. Of course, they was charging people too doggone much for the stuff to get in. Now, what is called the Great Interregnum? What is the Great Interregnum? Now, during the period in the history of the Holy Roman Empire, known as the Great Interregnum. Oh my goodness! It's from 1250 to 1273, when there was no emperor. All right. The number of tolling stations exploded in the absence of imperial authority. Nobody was there to regulate the thing, so they just got off. You know, nobody was there to regulate it. The emperor wasn't there, so what did they do? They took advantage of it. We can charge what we want. Okay. In addition, the robber barons began to earn their opprobrium by robbing ships of their cargoes, stealing entire ships, and even kidnapping folks. You don't want to pay, they just robbed the whole ship, man. And like I said, you sit in the westerns, the guys come through, they own the land, they ride through their land, they come down there, send some boys down there, rob the money, rob the people, kill them, do all kind of stuff. They didn't care. So that's what's going on. That's robber barons, basically, you know? Just watch a western. Watch one of an Italian western, an old spaghetti western from, what if you don't, just watch one and you get the whole thing. Okay. Now, in response to this organized military lawlessness, the Rheinster Bund, called the Rheinster Bund, or the Rheinster Bund, or the Rhine League, was formed by 100 cities and from several princes and prelates, lords of the church, okay? Several lords of the church, all of whom held large stakes in the restoration of law and order to the Rhine over there in Germany. I'm just going to use Germany as an example where it started, where they started just taking stuff. We're going to get deep off into this stuff today. We're going to get into who the people are. You know their names, but we're going to just hold on. Give me some history. All right? Yeah. Now, officially launched in 1254, the Rhine League wasted no time putting robber barons out of business by the simple expedient of taking and destroying their castles. They just took them. They just came in there, and you robbed our shipments. When they took your house. The feds do the same thing. You been getting money, selling dope, or whatever, been getting money, putting it up. They just come take your house, take all your stuff. It's classic. It's classic. You know what I'm saying? For real. All right. Now, in the next 3 years, after 1254, 4 robber barons were targeted, and between 10 and 12 robber castles destroyed and inactivated. So they took it. They just went in there and took it. Oh, y'all want to take that? We're gonna take y'all. And they go in there, snatch out the safe. Get the money gone. We got it. Okay, thank you. You got yours. The Rhine League was not only successful in suppressing illicit collection or tolls, in suppressing illicit collection of tolls and river robbery, they also took action against other state aggression. For example, they are documented as having intervened to rescue a victim of abduction by the Baron of Reitberg. Oh, Baron of Reitberg. He was so terrible. They went and got him from Reitberg. Reitberg was like, I kidnapped. That's what they do. They come and they kidnap. I got WILROC baby over here. You give her $20,000, we'll get you, whatever $1,000, back in the day. Give her $7,000, and we'll let her go. We got your daughter. We got your wife. We got your boy, your baby boy. He 4. We got him. Give us our money, we'll give him back. Get rid of that bad bastard. I'm tired of his ass in the way. Go ahead. He ain't getting nothing. See you tomorrow. I'm sleeping. Don't call back. No, I'm just joking. Okay. Now, the procedure pioneered by the Rhine League for dealing with robber barons to besiege, capture, and destroy their castles survived long after the League self-destructed from political strife over the election of a new emperor and military reversals against unusual strong robber barons. Okay. They still did it. Okay. They voted, okay, we're going to vote in somebody that favors us. Okay, that favors us, okay, but they still didn't stop. They still didn't stop kicking the door in. They was kicking the door in. That was basically kicking the door in. Give me up stuff, you know you're wrong. Oh Lord, here they come. All right. Now, when the interregnum, that's what it is. I said it now. The interregnum. I got it right. Now, when the interregnum ended, the new king Rudolph of Habsburg. I got an uncle named Rudolph. Rudolph of Habsburg applied the lessons learned by the Rhine League to the destruction of the highway robbers at Sunek, torching their castles and hanging them. Okay, they just burnt their house down and hung them. You a robber baron, ain't it? Yeah. Burn your house down and then snatch you up and hang your neck, stretch your neck out till you can't breathe no more. Now, while robber barony never entirely ceased, they ain't quit, especially during the 100 Years' War. The excesses of their heyday during the interregnum never recurred. They still went, but they had to come down. So basically, they had to come down a little bit. And then they start burning our cribs and snatching us up. We got to figure it out later. Okay? All right. I'm going to come back with some more on this topic because it's getting interesting to me a little bit. Okay? We're going to go over some of the, we're going to go see what I got going on here. We're going to go over some of the literature references where you can look them up. You can go into look at some books and read about it. Or make it an assignment for some of your kids, either in elementary school, high school, junior high school, or something like that. Try that. They don't have to necessarily listen to me, but at least I can give you an idea of what to do. Okay? Ow. See ya on the next phase. Oh, let me see what I got going on here. You know it's Christmas time. Happy birthday, Mama. And let me see. I'm gonna have some. I think I'm gonna have some. Marijuana. She sent this. I got it right here. Let me open it. Oh, I see that. I just opened this. It's fresh. Let me see. Oh, goodness gracious. It's beautiful. Oh, she got me. Oh, iguana eggs. And it's some iguana eggs with badger meat in it. But she just made iguana egg and badger omelet. She got it. I'm gonna eat that. Yep. My Uncle Robert. It's my Christmas stuff. They know I like wild stuff. They know me. I think my Uncle Robert sent me some what? Caribou liver smothered in onions? No. I'll be back with y'all directly, okay? Oh, I'm gonna play some music. Hold on. I'm gonna play some Cassie Vegas. Christopher Martin and Barbie Brackers. Okay? I'll see you guys directly. Talk amongst yourselves.
The WILROC Show.
Straight up out the wood, yeah. I said straight up out the wood, man. I'm fresh off the block. At 19, I put that Audi coupe fresh off the lot. I'm about to hop up in that foreign and put the West on the map. Doing a show out of town with a lay on my hat. I'm from where it goes down, you gotta watch where you at. Or what you wear, your colors, cause they don't care. I spit that, hope all of the mothers can stay aware, cause your son is outside and the war is always near. Every morning I left the house, my mama would say a prayer and hoping I get that car that would force her to shed a tear. See the way that you moving, you doing that out of fear. Over the fame, I told you the game ain't fair. She whispering in my ear that she don't want no type of player. Told her, baby, I'm red, and I don't think you prepared. Big moolah, and I got about 10 inches, yeah. I'm talking money in a pile, pull it on your head. Damn, little mama, you done grew up. She told me that her other dudes suck. Yeah. Well, why you with them losers? She scared of love all the time, I told her choose up. I'm like, damn, little mama, you done grew up. Oh, she told me that her other dudes suck. No, well, why you with them losers? She scared of love all the time, I told her choose up. Whoa, I'm like, what's up? She like, what's up? I kept it real with her, said I give no. She on the same page, I guess it's my luck. Girl, what's your address? I turn your block up. Back in high school, I was best dressed on them. I rocked that LV, I had to flex on them. In that mattress, told her I do magic. She a goddess, girl, you the baddest. You was Jasmine, I was Aladdin. We had passion, mixed with the fashion. I can't stack up the money if I can't add it. Put the whole team on my back and I'm still swagging. Yeah, homie, that's something you can't fathom. My chick ass fat, you can look but you can't grasp it. A lot of girls in the club, but I'ma pass it. 10 years strong in the game, I'm still smashing. Damn, little mama, you done grew up. She told me that her other dudes suck. Well, why you with them losers? She scared of love all the time, I told her choose up. I'm like, damn, little mama, you done grew up. Oh, she told me
Suffering succotash.
Boom shalazum cash man, Chris Genius, baddest thing.
I messed up. Had a good thing going with my girl and I messed it up. She was so in love with me and I messed it up. I was just too blind to see what I had enough. But baby, what if I say I'll change? Will you take me back? In your life I'll never cheat again. And if you tell me that you are mine, I won't deceive again. So if you take me back, take me back, take me back, I will do my best to never get caught again. Oh, now I know to never leave those pictures in my phone. And never let them know where I call home. Never save no names, leave them unknown. What if I make you feel like it's you alone? Will you take me back? In your life I'll never cheat again. And if you tell me that you are mine, I won't deceive again. So if you take me back, take me back, take me back, baby, I will do my best to never get caught again. You think I'm doing better, 'cause you don't know the rest. I hide these things from you to keep the happiness. We should stay together, girl, I know you best. Yes, I do. But if I should stray from the nest, will you take me back? In your life I'll never cheat again. And if you tell me that you are mine, I won't deceive again. So if you take me back, take me back, take me back, I will do my best to never get caught again. I messed up. Had a good thing going with my girl and I messed it up. She was so in love with me and I messed it up.
I am here, you are there, we are everywhere.
Take it to the town, man. Show her how we get down, man.
She don't want commitment. She up in the club. She just wanna ball up to show us some love. Got you at home, tryna be faithful. And she got you at home, tryna be faithful. And she got you at home, tryna be faithful. And she got you at home, and you're tryna be faithful.
You ain't got it like me, what you talking about? Coming home with me is what she talking about. Hella drink, but the tree gave us cotton mouth. She gon' walk kinda funny when she leave my house. Big money, big money. Got your mind chick calling. Neck full of diamonds. Probably why she calling, oh. She the type to fall in love, but I can't give her all my love. I just wanna beat it up. Let it choose
She don't want commitment. She up in the club. She just wanna ball up to show us some love. Got you at home, tryna be faithful. And she got you at home, tryna be faithful. And she got you at home, tryna be faithful. And she got you at home, and you're tryna be faithful.
She just wanna know what a nigga pockets about. Saw the crib, now she know what the pockets about. From the town with the crib like a doctor's house. And I'm flying in all the helicopter routes. Big money, big money. Got your mind chick calling. Neck full of diamonds. Probably why she calling, oh. She the type to fall in love, but I can't give her all my love. I just wanna beat it up. Let it choose
She don't want commitment. She up in the club. She just wanna ball up to show us some love. Got you at home, tryna be faithful.
What
What it do, y'all? This your girl, MC Honey, asking everyone to listen to The WILROC Show every Sunday. That's right, The WILROC Show.
The WILROC Show is on.
Hello, everybody.
The WILROC Show is on.
And you know he's crazy as cat.
Hello, everybody. The Dog Man. How y'all doing? What are y'all doing on Sunday night? Well, y'all need to be listening to the WILROC Show. Good friend of mine. See ya.
It's not getting out and confronting and fighting a man on the street because right now he's got power and he's gonna win. What we got to do, we got to get our minds together.
Today's word. This is an open letter to all you superheroes who mess up your own homes and relationships trying to save others. Save yourself first. Hollywood got y'all fooled into thinking that the heroes always save the victims. They just show us the ones that were successful in saving. They don't show the ones that died and that couldn't actually save. Stay woke, folks. Save yourself first. Be blessed beyond measure.
The WILROC Show is on.
And Confucius also say, he who fishes in other man's well often catches crabs.
The WILROC Show is on.
Ain't he a mess?
Yes, and yes again. Hold on. Let me get a little bump of this here. Let's get the bump. Ooh, feels good. Get down. Yeah, I can't help that. I can't help myself. I have very bad funk anxiety. Okay, it tears into me. I have a. But anyway, thank you very much for checking out the WILROC Show. Me to the WILROC. I'm here, we're there, everywhere. Today's topic is robber barons. Okay. Now, let me see. I'm gonna go over some literature references. What about Michael Heller refers to the original robber barons to illustrate his tragedy of the anti-commons in his 2008 book. His name was Michael Heller. The tragedy of the anti-commons is a type of coordination breakdown in which a single resource has numerous rights holders who prevent others from using it. Frustrating what would be a socially desirable outcome. Right? Now, in Ken Follett's historical novel, The Pillars of the Earth. Okay, The Pillars of the Earth. Let me see. Taking place in England during the anarchy. The main villain is a vicious and ruthless earl who behaves as described in the quote above. A nasty rascal. What it was. Now, in another literature reference is in Ken Follett's, Ken Follett, is a historical novel, The Pillars of Earth. I said that earlier. I said that already. I did Ken Follett. I said it. So anyway, today's topic is robber barons. Now, I'll go with Ken Follett again. He's a historical novel, The Pillars of the Earth, taking place in England during the anarchy. And the main villain was vicious and nasty. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now, robber baron is the term first applied as social criticism by 19th century muckrakers. What's a muckraker? Today's topic is robber barons. I'm your shoes, the WILROC. Today's topic is robber barons. Happy holidays. Hey, mama, happy birthday. Now, robber baron is a term first applied as social criticism by 19th century muckrakers and others to certain wealthy, others to certain wealthy, powerful, and unethical 19th century American businessmen. They were some nasty mother skunks. So, the term appeared in that use as early as the August 1870 issue of the Atlantic Monthly magazine. Now, by the 19th century, the term was typically applied to businessmen who use exploitative practices to amass their wealth. They just robbed them. They robbed them. They robbed them. That's basically what they did. They just did everything they could. They snatched, they took. Strong arm, killed, burned, slashed, murdered. They did everything. Hung, they did everything. Beat, intimidate, rotten rascals, what they were. Now, by the 19th century, the term was typically applied to businessmen who used, like I said, exploitative practices to amass their money. Now, those practices included. Here we go. I like this. I don't like it, but anyway, those practices included unfettered consumption of and destruction of natural resources, nasty demons. And it was influenced. Let me see. Influencing high levels of government, buying, wage slavery, beating them out, squashing competition by acquiring their competitors, buying up everybody. They bought up the competitors to create monopolies or trusts that control the market, and schemes to sell stock at inflated prices to unsuspected investors. They snatched some robbing. I'm gonna tell you something, there was some robbing guys, man. Golly. And those guys, the same guys run the world today. Those same guys right now, those same fellas, the same families that did that. They are the ones they've been robbing us for so long until they don't know nothing else. They just gotta rob them. Now we can't rob them. No, that time's coming to an end. But boy, that boy to tear this planet and split it in half, folk water, before they lose all that money. So you be prepared, y'all, please. Ooh, ouchie. Oh Lord, why couldn't it happen when I was 19? I can run fast and dig with my hands all the way to the core of the earth. And now I'm old and poor. I had that. Jesus Christ. But anyway. Right, that's something else, man. I want to say that again. That is something else. That got me. Like I said, I got to say that again. Now the practices, what they did to people were unfettered consumption of and destruction of natural resources. They're ungodly, influencing high levels of government, buying up the senators, buying up everything, buying off everybody. The nephews them up in there, and the cousins and the uncles and the cousins, all them up in the granddaddies and all them up in there. So they getting that, okay? Wage slavery. I did a topic called wage slavery. Okay, squashing competition by acquiring their competitors to create monopolies and or trusts that control the market. They were nasty. And schemes to sell stock at inflated prices to unsuspecting investors. They bought it for 3 pennies, and they selling it for, back then, I'm just going from the back then days. I bought it for 3 cents. I bought everything. Now it costs $4. That's how that's hustle. But you ain't gotta be nasty about it, Yeah. Now, historian Richard White argues that the builders of the transcontinental railroads have attracted a great deal of attention, but the interpretations are contradictory. At first, very hostile, and then very favorable. Now, Wright rights that they were depicted as robber barons, standing for a gilded age of corruption, monopoly, and rampant individualism. Yes, they are, and they still are now. Man, see, you just saw this last administration, boy, their corporations were the octopus, devouring all in its path. In the 20th century and the 21st, they became entrepreneurs, necessary business revolutionaries. Right? Now, they ruthlessly change existing practices, and they were demonstrating the protean nature of American capitalism. Snatch, take, kill, burn, get it all, give it all, give it all. Okay? And their new corporations also transmuted and became manifestations of the visible hand. Okay? The visible hand. That was a managerial rationality that eliminated waste, increased productivity, and brought bourgeois values to replace those of financial buccaneers. Let me tell you something. If I'm reading that right, they're doing that right now. They're doing that right now, kind of. But the new administration coming in, they're gonna try to eliminate waste and increase productivity, which is good. You want to eliminate waste and create productivity, but you want to do that. Those people were doing it to enhance the wealth of themselves and their families and their partners. But that's a good way to think about and doing things if you want to enhance the wealth of the people of this country. Just do like they did. Manipulate, be nasty like them, do everything they do. Be nasty. They want to be nasty. You be nasty. But they're doing this for themselves. You're doing yours for the people. I'll take that. That's something else. That's beautiful. You have somebody on your side. Okay, I ain't gonna do it. I got enough money. I'm gonna do it for y'all. That'll work. Would it work for you? I'll be right, y'all. I'll talk to you guys directly. The WILROC Show. Robert Barons, y'all. Oh, I keep forgetting it's holiday. Happy birthday, Mom. It's holiday. I got some. What I got? Glazed egret under glass. Glazed. No, it's not glazed. It's glazed. Glazed egret under glass. I'm telling you, I'm having a good time today. I feel good. I'm gonna have some Escovitch stuff too. I'm gonna have Escovitch. Do you Americans know what Escovitch stuff is? Escovitch. Caribbean people know what Escovitch is. I'm gonna have some Escovitch stuff. I know. I'm gonna have some Escovitch kangaroo first. I'm gonna start off with that. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Robber Barons. I got Janis Joplin coming up. And the Beatles. Enjoy.
Listen, people, let me tell you something. All I have in this world are my boss and the WILROC Show. And I'm not going to break up for nobody, okay?
Rock and roll!
I read the news today, oh boy, about a lucky man who made the grade. And though the news was rather sad, well, I just had to laugh. I saw the photograph. He blew his mind out in a car. He didn't notice that the lights had changed. A crowd of people stood and stared. They'd seen his face before. Nobody was really sure if he was from the House of Lords. I saw a film today, oh boy. The English army had just won the war. A crowd of people turned away, but I just had to look, having read the book. I'd love to turn you.
Woke up, fell out of bed, dragged a comb across my head. Found my way downstairs and drank a cup. And looking up, I noticed I was late. Found my coat and grabbed my hat. Made the bus in seconds flat. Found my way upstairs and had a smoke. And somebody spoke and I went into a dream.
The WILROC Show.
I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
What is freedom of speech? It's the freedom to speak. So I read a politician today saying, I agree with freedom of speech, but there are limits. Well, there's no freedom of speech then. Freedom of speech is the freedom to speak. If anyone's not allowed to speak, then it's not freedom of speech, it's freedom to conform to certain parameters of what are acceptable. And then what that's doing is giving power to some authority to decide what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. And as we see, and we're seeing it massively now, once you give that power to an authority, it then starts interpreting what can and cannot be said in a way that squeezes and squeezes and squeezes more and more of what cannot be said.
The WILROC Show.
Nothing in this world works the way you think it does. Nothing. The police aren't who you think they are. The sheriff is not who you think he is. Banks do not do what you think they do. Governments don't operate anywhere near the way you think they do. And that's why today, when you look at what's going on in the world today, none of it makes any sense. It's all crazy. It makes no sense at all. Seems very destructive. But actually, in point of fact, you don't know how the system works. It's working perfectly fine. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer, and the people, the masses, are entertained with television and alcohol and drugs, and the wealthy continue to get wealthy, and so it's working perfectly fine. Once you understand how the world really works, and nothing works the way you think it does.
At this time, I have the honor to present to you the moral leader of our nation.
Here to tell you something that's informative, that can help you, to motivate you, and can elevate you, even in the walks of your life.
Sing it, y'all.
The WILROC.
I ain't hang.
The WILROC.
Sing it, y'all.
The WILROC.
Sing it, children.
The WILROC.
Oh, wow.
The WILROC.
Sing it, y'all.
The WILROC.
I ain't hang.
The WILROC.
Well.
The WILROC.
Sing it, y'all.
The WILROC.
Oh, sing it.
The WILROC.
The WILROC Show.
Yes. All right. Okay. Wait a minute. All right, now, there you go. I'm sorry. Yes. Again, thank you very much for checking out the WILROC Show. I'm yours truly, the WILROC. This is what I call the stress hour or the Hollywood hour. But since I think since Kamala lost, I haven't heard from Hollywood. But I'm not gonna pick on her. I'm not gonna pick on her because I didn't call her this week, so I forgot. You know what I'm saying? So I should have called. I didn't think about it till now. But I haven't heard from her anyway. But it's okay. Hollywood's my dog, my mellow, and I'll see Hollywood. I talk to her. I probably call her tomorrow, and then to get her for next time we go live. See where she at. See if she holding in there pretty good. Hurt her feelings a little bit. So I got to give her time to recover and heal from the loss. But this is the time I relieve my stress. Talk about social issues, talk about news and stuff like that. What's happening? What's going on out in the world? Now, I'm just gonna start with, I have the political climate is going on. World War III is looming. World War III is looming right now. It seems as if Biden has not Biden. Biden ain't doing nothing. But the people that's running the country, Kamala ain't doing nothing either. They both high. They gone. It's over for them. They sleep. Both of them are gone. They ain't running the country right now. But whoever's running the country is amping up war between Russia, Ukraine, Russia, Syria, and trying to get the World War III thing started to stop this guy. They would destroy this planet. I said this before. They would destroy this planet in order to stay in power some kind of way. They got to make some money some kind of way, and they destroy the planet, and they know it's coming, and they are desperate. We are in some desperate times right now, baby. You can sit around and go to work, and everybody got to go to work and worry about this and worry about that, but y'all don't understand. We are in some serious times. We are living in some serious times. The world is so serious, cantankerous, and dangerous. Okay? The world is serious right now. The situation is serious, cantankerous, and dangerous right now. For real. And this is as close as it has been since World War II. Okay? So we need to be aware of that. Just to stop one guy. And you have to ask yourself why. Okay? Why? Why do they want to stop this guy so bad? They'll destroy the earth, the planet, and the people in it to stop this one person, or to make it hard for him. Says a lot, man. If you're paying attention, it says a lot. But anyway, what the guy? Let me see. Politics here. Okay, a little bit of politics. More politics. I had some people, I'm a Donald Trump guy and all that stuff, MAGA, Make America Great Again and all that stuff. I'm all that. I like that. I'm with that, okay? I saw, he showed and proved to me, so he won my vote. Okay, that's fine. He did what he's supposed to do. He did his thing. All that. We know that. All right, and besides trying to stop the guy and do all this stuff. But you can see these people out here, the mainstream media and all these people out here, they are saying he's gonna get his political prison, his political opponents, and all kind of stuff, and stuff. But this guy has been politically ostracized, beat up, snatched, rain dangaloed, try to yoke him. They was yoking him, snatching him. And they were doing it unjustly. That's why he's winning all the cases. Why all the cases going away now? Now, if they had a legitimate case, they would be able to have him already wrapped up. But now, and them doing all that illegal stuff made them not have a legitimate case for themselves. So they messed up. They messed up. Oh, y'all. Y'all did so much illegal stuff. Now when they say, okay, we're going to do y'all like that. And then the evidence is going to be overwhelming compared to the evidence that was created. That was not true against this one person. But the evidence against them is going to be overwhelming. So, boy, I'm scared, man. They're going to kill somebody. Somebody going to die. Somebody going to die. I'm scared. Please don't kill Donald Trump, bro. We need him. They mad. They don't know what to do. They finna try to destroy the planet. But anyway, enough of that. Congratulations, Donald Trump, for winning all that kind of stuff. Right? But no. Now, they just killed the CEO of United Healthcare. Shot him. I think he sold some big time money. He sold a lot of stock and a lot of this, and he was going to speak somewhere. Blah 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 blah. Now you know a lot of our honorable politicians, Nancy Pelosi and all these guys and all these, this Republican and Democrat, they do a lot of inside trading. They have money invested in inside trade. They inside trade, you know. You get an end, you know. If they get an end, you know, I get an end on some money. I can't say I wouldn't do that. I can't say I wouldn't do that. But they did it. They're doing it in excess now. That's why they went from making $500,000 a year to being worth, you know, $500 million, you know, and $1 billion or $2. So they robbed. They were snatching. Biden, all them were snatching. They were doing all that stuff. So that Pelosi, they might be mad. They probably killed that boy. He probably got him shot and killed and gone. That boy gone and killed him. He ain't gonna ever find what that was. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it like that. I'm gonna go fast. You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe not. Just check it out. It's coming. And that's why I lost my train of thought just now. That was funny to me. Yeah. And what about the wars in Ukraine? The wars are starting to come down a little bit. People are starting to stop. Those are coming down a little bit. I think the people are not going to settle for that. I think they're going to stop Trump. I think Donald Trump stop that. Getting ready to stop that. Hopefully. And see what else I got going on here out in the world. Oh yeah, they shot the boy, and then the boy shot the boy, and all that there. One second. Yes, sir. Here I go again. Yeah, thank you very much. Now, anyway, I lost my train of thought just then. Oh, social stuff is going on. All these killings going on around here. Everybody's still killing each other. Oh no, the trend that's going on now is husbands killing their girlfriends and wives. It's been about right here in Central Florida. It's been about 3 or 4. They killing their women, killing their husband, men killing their wives. Spouses killing each other now. They've been doing it for a long time, but there's been like a rash of it going on around. I've been seeing a lot of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, it's been going on. It's been going on bad. Yeah, I think 3 guys killed their wives the last couple of weeks here in Central Florida. They said, we need help for the women. You know, we don't need help for everybody because that girl, the 2 ladies, one lady just went to prison, got sentenced to prison for one lady got sentenced to prison for putting her boyfriend in the butt, and it was in playing hide and go seek. Get in the bag. She zipped him up in the bag, and then let him die. He got him. She went, you know. And the other lady, she killed some girl, shot through the door, and she got some time. So they don't care no more. Your ass messed up, you going to jail. They gonna take you at jail. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I guess that's it, you know. Inflation's still high. Oh, the pardons. Did you see that pardon they did for Joe Biden did for his son Hunter? And Joe Biden did that pardon the way I think now, the way it looks now, I'm not a scholar. I'm a doofus. My name is Donald McDoofus. But if you know game and you got basic common sense, you know Joe Biden was stealing money. They was sending the money to Ukraine. They still sending money to Ukraine. You know, they laundered the money, cleaning the money, go to Ukraine, supporting the Nazis, doing what they gonna do. And they're still sending it now, but they were sending that money to Ukraine and all that stuff like that. And they would be quid pro, whatever they call it, quid pro grow, whatever they call it. And you know, basically buying favor. Yeah. Quid pro grow, or whatever they call it. Yeah, it was buying favor. You know, lacing pawns for favor. That's all it is. And so Biden pardoned his son all the way back to 14 years ago when Biden was the vice president, when he put his son in the business. When he got his son in the business, and they've been doing it since 2014. They've been doing that since 2014, probably beyond, but that's where they can pick it up at. So he just pardoned himself. Why didn't he pardon the J6 people? You know, come on, man. He pardoned his son. He pardoned himself. He pardoned his sister. He didn't pardon his grandchildren. He didn't pardon his brother. He pardoned his son. His son had most to do with it. So Hunter can come home. But the rest of y'all don't know. Y'all better lawyer up. Poll y'all, the rest of y'all. He about to go. Poll the rest of y'all. Poll Kamala. She came on the thing drunk. And I can't blame her. I'm a little tipsy myself, but she came on that thing drunk in front of the world like that there. Big world leader drunk. Running game. Then robbed these people for $1.5 billion. Then robbed the folk for $1.5 billion. Golly, then $20 million in the hole. How you do? They straight robbed y'all. They straight robbed. That money, I spent $25 on Okra. I spent 40 cents on WILROC. I spent 20. Child, most of that money went to y'all pocket. Come on, man. And people can't see that. They got y'all. Oh, Morgan came on there for Morgan and Marlanda, right around here. Morgan and Morgan. Morgan said, man, she can't never be the president no more. He sent a signal. She can't never be the president, but she can't run for nothing. She over. Her career over. She with an F. But I'm saying that she ducked the money. She ducked the money up. Yeah, Morgan said, no, you can't be it. Morgan talking for all of them. They let Morgan talk. Y'all, they know. Morgan ain't the only one saying it. The rest of them saying, man, y'all over, man. We finna go in here with Rumfield with somebody else, man. No, Donald Trump the best. We finna put our money in the country. We might as well go and make America great again, too. Because she done robbed us. Poor Kamalicans. They got the Kamalicans. They got her. She got them. Poor Morgan them. She got them. All them big dogs. Lost their money, man. That's crazy. But anyway. Oh, wait a minute. One more thing. Oh, the Supreme Court is trying to listen on, and check out the transition of our jits, of our babies, of our little children, elementary school children who can't decide for themselves. They just start peeing the bed. Some of them still pee in the bed, but they know whether they want to be girls or boys. If they boys, they want to be girls. If they girls, they want to be boys. They don't know nothing like that. They still pee in the bed. They don't even have their bowels under the control all the way. But they are trying to get it to where it's good and legal and acceptable and tolerated to give kids puberty blockers, to testosterone to girls, puberty blockers to boys and girls, estrogen to boys, whatever they're doing, make the boys don't grow, make all this stuff. and they think that's good. That's not good. Boys are boys from the beginning. Girls are girls from the start. Now you get 18 and get old enough to get out there and go and decide for yourself. Then you decide for yourself. And the military shouldn't have to do that neither. You get your rump of steel skin in there, and you think you're a girl, and then just fake your girlness till you get out of there and do it yourself. Or you think you're a boy girl, fake your boyness until you get your ass. Don't get caught. Just take your ass, do your thing, and get out of there. And then do it on your own. Don't make me pay for it. Pay for your own stuff. Okay? Pay for your own stuff, baby. That's it. And the Supreme Court is deciding on that? That should be how many? 9? It should be a 9-0 thing. But the demons on there gonna say, we got 3. Man, y'all know better than that. Something wrong with y'all. Y'all know better than that. Way better than that. You know better. You need to do better, man. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna stop it there. Now, I'm gonna go with my regular stresses. That's the last time I've been on live. I'm just going over some stuff I just going over. But anyway, I'm going over my regular stresses. Stop boyfying your girls. Stop sissifying your boys. All right. Watch out for genetically modified foods and organisms. Read labels. See what you're putting in your children and in yourself. Okay. It's beautiful. And listen, you can manipulate your kids' mind yourself. Feed them some good, clean water and food for the brain as far as knowledge and education. Okay? Watch out for that TV. Don't let the TV raise them. Don't let that phone raise them because they love that phone and TV. I have to go snatch off some phones, snatch phones and stuff. Okay? And games and videos and stuff I have to snatch sometimes. I might go in and snatch in a minute. But anyway. You manipulate their minds. You make them get some good stuff. Good education, good ground and sound advice and rearing. All right? Yeah. Yeah. So, and also, watch out for vaccines. I mean, I don't want to hear the vaccines. I don't take vaccines. I'm not with it. But some people are. And make sure you read. Make sure you read the ingredients in that vaccine. Check it out. They give you a menu. Read the menu. They got this in it, this in it. Check it out. Okay. Yeah. Some people like it, some people don't. Just check it out. They should do that. And also, men and women, we need to start getting along a little better. The genders, especially the black race. I can't speak for any other race. I'm just speaking on the blacks right now because I'm black. That's it. The black race, we need to get together. Our genders need to get together so we can make things stronger for our community because everybody's passing us. We're past. We can't blame nobody but ourselves. I'm not picking on the Hispanic. I'm not picking on the white. I'm not picking on nobody but ourselves. We need to get together. Okay? Start now. We got about 147 years to go. 150 years to go to catch up, but we need to start now. Okay? Thank you. Yeah, a while to go, but we got to do it. So start now. Start thinking about it and start promoting it now. Your grandchildren and children and stuff like that. Get it together. Because right now we lost. We are losing and we are lost. All right. Okay. All right. Now, another thing too. Stop dressing up your daughters like whores, please. I want you also to watch out for chemtrails and things like that. Just look up in the sky. See, the sky is dirty. We have the dirtiest skies in the world. Look up in the sky. Chemtrails everywhere. They're just bombarding us right now. We're under attack on all levels. Okay. So, Hold on 1 second. I'm back. Yeah. But anyhow, this is what I do to relieve my stress. I encourage every red-blooded human in the world to do this. All right? I encourage every red-blooded human in the world to do this. I'm a proponent of the Second Amendment. I think everybody should have a gun, a pistol, a rifle, to defend their homes, families. If some people rob with them, then when they come to rob, shoot them with yours when they have theirs. Okay? Protect your land, protect everything. Hunting for survival. You need some firearms, some fire. You need some FIRE, some FYE, some PHIE, some PHY. You know what I'm saying? You need some fire. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? PHEI. You need some fire. You need some PHIE, some fire. You need some PHIE fire. You need that. You need fire. You need it. And this is what I encourage every red-blooded human to do in the world. I encourage every red-blooded human to do in the world. And I quote, I encourage everyone to, let me cut the camera off because I don't want to get in trouble. And I encourage everyone to, I wish Hollywood was here. I love her. I love the whole world. And I would rip off some fire. Oh, I love fire, so juicy.
The WILROC show is on.
I put my finger in the ground and turn the whole world around.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Motivated.
Motivated.
Dedicated.
Parlate tra di voi.
Woo, you sure gotta climb a lot of steps to get to this Capitol building here in Washington. Well, I wonder who that sad little scrap of paper is.
I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, it's a long, long journey to the capital city. It's a long, long wait while I'm sitting in committee. But I know I'll be a law someday. At least I hope and pray that I will. But today I am still just a bill.
Gee, Bill, you certainly have a lot of patience and courage.
Well, I got this far. When I started, I wasn't even a bill. I was just an idea. Some folks back home decided they wanted a law passed, so they called their local congressman, and he said, "You're right, there ought to be a law." Then he sat down and wrote me out and introduced me to Congress, and I became a bill. And I'll remain a bill until they decide to make me a law. I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I got as far as Capitol Hill. Well, now I'm stuck in committee, and I'll sit here and wait while a few key congressmen discuss and debate whether they should let me be a law. I hope and pray that they will. But today I am still just a bill.
Listen to those congressmen arguing. Is all that discussion and debate about you?
Yeah, I'm one of the lucky ones. Most bills never even get this far. I hope they decide to report on me favorably, otherwise I may die.
Die?
Yeah, die in committee. Oh, but it looks like I'm going to live. Now I go to the House of Representatives and they vote on me.
If they vote yes, what happens?
Then I go to the Senate and the whole thing starts all over again.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And if they vote for me on Capitol Hill, well, then I'm off to the White House where I'll wait in a line with a lot of other bills for the president to sign. And if he signs me, then I'll be a law. How I hope and pray that he will. But today I am still just a bill.
You mean even if the whole Congress says you should be a law, the president can still say no?
Yes, that's called a veto. If the president vetoes me, I have to go back to Congress and they vote on me again, and by that time you're so
By
old.
that time, it's very unlikely that you'll become a law. It's not easy to become a law, is it?
No.
But how I hope and pray that I will. But today I am still just a bill.
He signed your bill. Now you're a law.
Oh, yeah.
On this day with Miss Sheree.
Good evening. Today is December the 8th. In 1952, the first TV acknowledgement of pregnancy was the I Love Lucy show. And in 1961, Wilt Chamberlain scored the second highest total in the NBA of 78 points. My thought to remember is, Christmas is doing a little something extra for someone. And I'd like to give a shout out to all the professions who are working up north in the cold weather. God bless. Have a good week.
On this day with Miss Sheree.
The WILROC Show is on and live.
Sometimes, I frighten me. I'm so, aggressive-like.
Kwayentinkala in Zambia, Tivela, the WILROC Show.
That's right, you greasy big-nosed bitches.
Are we so immature that we can't hear different opinions? Even those we don't like, sits back in amazement, horrified, and make our own judgments on what's being said and the validity of it. Do we not have the maturity to put forward another counter argument, which, if we are confident in what we're saying, will demolish that which we don't agree with? Anyone that wants to silence people rather than argue their case can't have much confidence in their own case, surely.
The WILROC Show is on and live.
I got a show. I have a show.
Yes. Yes again. Thank you very much for checking out the WILROC Show. I'm yours truly, the WILROC. I'm here. You're there. We're everywhere. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be on this small planet of ours. Today's topic is robber barons. Robber barons. Yeah, let me get this back up here. Let's get back on here. Okay, yeah, I am. Yeah, today's topic is robber barons. Okay, I'm gonna go for a list of businessmen labeled as robber barons. Huh? How about that? Thank you, Miss Sheree, for coming in. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Okay. What about we're gonna start with John Jacob Astor. He's a real estate guy from New York. Fur. He dealt with fur. Yeah, John Jacob Astor. He was one. Andrew Carnegie. We all have heard of Andrew Carnegie. He was in the steel business out of Pittsburgh and New York. Jay Cook. He was in the finance out of Philadelphia. And I'm going over a list of businessmen that are considered or labeled as robber barons. Okay. All right. Now let me see. Charles Croker. He was in the railroads out of California. Edward L. Doheny. He was into oil out of California. Daniel Drew. He was into that money, finance, out of New York. James Buchanan Duke. He was into tobacco, electric power. He was out of Durham, North Carolina. What about James Fisk? I've heard of James Fisk. He was into finance. He was out of New York. Henry Morrison Flagler, Standard Oil and the railroads, Flagler County, out of New York and Florida. Yeah, how about Henry Clay Frick? He was into steel. He was labeled as a robber baron, and he was into barbed wire and oil. No. Frick was out of he was into steel out of Pittsburgh and New York. Now John Warren Gates. He was into barbed wire. Oh, you know what, barbed wire that's something good. You got the barbed wire contract, the barbed wire, your land, prisons, everything. Oh man, that's a good thing. Barbed wire. Oh man, I should have thought of that. I might invest in barbed wire. Okay, that's never going away. All right, yeah. That's crazy. And John Warren Gates was not only in the barbed wire, he was in the oil out of Texas. And Jay Gould, he was in the railroad out of New York. E.H. Harriman, was labeled as a robber baron. He was in the railroads out of New York. New York boys, yo, he's tough. What about James J. Hill? He was in the fuel, coal, steamboats, railroads, and he was out of St. Paul, Minneapolis. Yeah, he was. I got a list of them. Now, these I'm going over. Today's topic is robber barons, and right now I'm going over a list of businessmen labeled as robber barons. What about Collis Porter Huntington? Collis Porter Huntington. He was in the railroads. He was out of California. He ran his game out of California, Virginia, and West Virginia. Yeah. Andrew Mellon. He was in the money and oil out of Pittsburgh. We know this name, J.P. Morgan. Yeah. He was in the money and he was into industrial consolidation, buying up the stuff and consolidating. He was out of New York. Them New York boys, they ruthless. Yeah. What about, we know this name, that's Jonathan D. Rockefeller. John D. Rockefeller was in the Standard Oil, and he was out of Cleveland, Ohio. He was down there with the Ohio players. He's one of the Ohio players. Okay? Hey, yes, he is. Don't get mad at me. I ain't do it. Okay. What about Henry Huddleston Rogers? He was in the Standard Oil, copper, out of New York. Well, New York boys don't play. I was out of New York. Now, I'm going over some of the businessmen labeled as robber barons, and these guys still run the world right now. Run the country, run the wars, run everything going on. They making money off of this stuff. Coal and money and railroads and things and steel and all this stuff. All that stuff take bullets and copper and brass and mama, your grandmammy. These boys still run this world. They babies, they probably dead now, riding. But, magazine ate them a long time ago. But their great-great-great-grandchildren still running this. Their name might be Smith and Jones or whatever. Might be still Rockefeller and whatever. They running this oil. Okay? All right. What about Thomas Fortune Ryan? He started public transit and tobacco out of New York. Okay. Russell Sage, money and railroads out of New York. New York nigga, what they talking about? We heard of Charles M. Schwab. Huh? Charles M. Schwab. You see the commercial? Invest with Charles M. Schwab. Charles M. Schwab. Right, whatever. Charles M. Schwab was in the steel out of Pittsburgh and New York. Philadelphia, New York connection. What about Leland Stanford? He was in the railroads over in California. He ran the West Coast. Cornelius Vanderbilt. We know about Cornelius Vanderbilt. We heard him, but the Vanderbilt. He was in the water. They was in the water transport and railroads out of New York. Okay. Peter Ariel Brown Whitener. Peter Ariel Brown Whitener. Okay. He was in the public transportation, and he was out of Pittsburgh. He was out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And I ain't lying. And I'm gonna say I'm going over a list of businessmen labeled as robber barons. We heard most of these names. What about Charles Yerkes? He was in the street railroads, and he was out of Chi-Town, Chicago. Okay. And I have a few more. Let me see. I'm gonna go over these last ones here. William A. Clark. He was in the copper. He was out of Butte, Montana. James Dunsmuir. Dunsmuir. He was in the coal and lumber. He was out of Victoria, Canada, British Columbia, Canada. Marshall Field. I heard of Marshall Field. He was in the retail. Marshall Field was in the retail out of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What about William Randolph Hearst? We've heard that name. He was a media mogul, still is. Hearst Entertainments. His daughter got caught up, and she She got caught up in that robbing banks. She was rich. They got her, and that they described her with Stockholm syndrome. She started loving her captors, and they captured her and got her enough. She started running with them. Yeah, Patty Hearst. Her name was Patty Hearst, Patricia Hearst. Yeah, and I saw a Hearst production today. You know, so the Hearst them still run the planet. They run everything. He runs them. He's a media mogul out of California. And what about Charles T. Hinde? Hinde, Hinde. I see that everywhere. I see those Hinde trucks everywhere. All right, railroads, water transport, shipping, and hotels. They're out of Illinois, Missouri, Kentucky, and California. And I'm going over some of these people that are labeled as robber barons, and we know most of these people, and we buy from all these people still today. Mark Hopkins Jr. He did with railroads out of California. John C. Osgood, coal, mining, iron, out of Colorado. The Osgood Report. You ever heard the Osgood Report? That was old stuff. Maybe Osgood was some kin of that. Maybe that was his dad or uncle. I think it was. I don't know. But Henry B. Plant, he did railroads. Plant, and he was in the railroads out of Florida. I'm almost rounding this up. What about A.S.W. Rosenbach? Huh? He was an antique book dealer out of Philly. Joseph Seligman, and he was in the banking out of New York. You know, New York boy run that thing. And John D. Spreckles, he was into water transport, railroads, and sugar. Well, you know what, y'all playing? It was out of California, and sugar is the most addictive substance on the planet. Forget paddles, forget reefers, forget all the other stuff. Sugar. And I got some contemporary ones, and I got some names you might heard of, and oh wow, we're gonna go over the Gilded Age in land barons, the Gilded Age for land barons on the WILROC Show. Yeah. But anyway, I see you guys directly, and I'm gonna tell you what. You know, I'm always hungry, and I got this right here. Check this out. We're gonna have some of this. I hope y'all, some of you want y'all to go and try to find recipes for this stuff and bring me some and cook some. I'll cook some for y'all. I had the recipe. Some of them I do, some I don't. My grandmama them cooked them. My auntie them cooked them. What I got? I had some Escovitch kangaroo, but I have some Escovitch turtle. You never had that, right? No. You ain't never had no Escovitch rhinoceros cutlets. You don't know nothing about that. Y'all, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Today's topic is robber barons. I'm yours through the WILROC. It's the WILROC Show. I got some music coming up too. What I got? I got JB, Wasp, and Slet. Yeah. Happy birthday, mama. Baby Sam, Boom Shot, Victor, Feliciano, Bum, Donna Dixon, okay. Bam. Everybody get some. I want to get some shout outs too, but I'll give them in a minute. The music got me want to do shout outs. I want to a little bit too. All right, I'll talk to you guys directly. Talk amongst yourselves.
Attention to all citizens and police.
The WILROC Show is on and live.
Static Selector.
This is Jake.
My name is JB, know why? Mesmerized by the terror I exercise and pressure I apply. Paralyzed lines writing, fighting rhymes I agonize with, trying to analyze it, so antagonize it. I'm a baptized prince, trying to baptize Crips. I was raised in the hood where they chastise me, so my mastermind went to a mastodon extent. My Babylon gifts so catastrophic. Look, you measure God by the gifts you receive it, and I measure God by the fact I'm still breathing. Yeah, so potent when I vocalize, mobilize my mind, that's a train of thought. Yeah, I'm so caught between the pain I saw, so I take it all like a grain of salt. Sometimes I can't figure out what to do. My life in a glass house, they watching every move, and I just wanna be what I would love. Never look in the mirror and despise what I become, because whatever was, some were lost in the fads or on death row, lost in the gas. Now they tryna duplicate the past. Fred Hampton with a sag, Langston Hughes with a pad. Sad, cause they wanna see me in a coffin, body exhausted, resting in peace. Boy. This is This is just trying to figure out my situation, get inspiration, be patient and then situated. Every word is an illustration, expressive narration, how I overcame it. Took the gang banging, tried to elevate it. I got homies who won't never see their mother's faces or the light of day, but they still crave it. Praying, cause I kinda feel the same. Feeling like a beggar out here asking for some change. Strange, trying to keep my mind focused. My mom's broken and she gotta keep her nine loaded. Bumping Ice Cube, trying to decode it. Chuck D said I could change the world. Trying to change myself, let the world react. If they don't like it, then change it back. Seem 40 acres in the beamer, just a dreamer with a dream that don't feed the needs or the kids that I bring.
Buffering succotash.
R.I.P. enemies, you'll be remembered. To all of the real warriors, we live forever. Haters are try, but they cannot stop me, cause I am protected by the Almighty. Yo, wicked heart are try and they cannot stop me. Cause love Jah, me love Jah, me love Jah. Give thanks for life every day, me love Jah. Haters, me want you to love me. Haters, me want you to love me. Sister, you can't overthrow me. Haters, me want you to love me. Haters, me want you to love me. Haters, me want you to love me. Sister, you can't overthrow me. Haters, me want you to love me. Haters are try, but they cannot stop me, cause I am protected by the Almighty. Yo, wicked heart are try and they cannot stop me, cause love Jah, me love Jah, me love Jah. Give thanks for life every day, me love Jah. Bless me, bless, Psalms every day. Run dirty bad mind out of me way. Them a look trouble while I pray, me a pray. Psalms 37 and them can't let the key. Not nice, shad one away. Your success hurt them like 220K. Some go owe them and gone spend them day. Above average up and away. So haters are try but they cannot stop me, cause I am protected by the Almighty. Yo, wicked heart are try and they cannot stop me. Love Jah, me love Jah, me love Jah. Give thanks for life every day, me love Jah. R.I.P. enemies, you'll be remembered. To all of my real warriors, we live forever. Haters are try, but they cannot stop me, cause I am protected by the Almighty. Yo, wicked heart are try and they cannot stop me. Love Jah, me love Jah, me love Jah. Give thanks for life every day, me love Jah. Haters, me want you to love me. Haters, me want you to love me. Sister, you can't overthrow me. Haters, me want you to love me. Haters, me want you to love me.
Brothers exercise the devil every day, though, with 2 words. Be cool.
We've all had better days, man. Real man. But it's what you make
Watch me take a little risk, sliding into home plate. Put the map against the wall, build my own place. Walking in the land of dimes, trying to find my soulmate. When the people try to bring me down, I never mind them, cause I know I'm doing more than them, so I go remind them.
Life is what you make of it. Until your last breath, keep fighting for it. You are your destiny, survival set you free. You believe.
I take the knowledge I possess and never stress when they come to test. Never try to flex unless when it comes to sex. Plus I'm blessed with the talents I've been given. Yes, sipping out a celebration, smoking on a cigarette. That's the feeling I get, cause I survived crimes that I really regret. Still weighing me down, but I've been working it out. Bench pressing every bar, shedding scars during every step. I just wanna live, maybe have a couple kids one day. Daughter rep the sun like a Monday. But the world's a crazy place to be living in. How can they get to be without the middlemen? We gotta keep cool and have faith to stay focused. Thoughts of being hopeless in the box, so we break it open. Have a plate of set emotions, spread it like the seven oceans. Render your emotions, bend your own promotion.
No, you can't bring me down.
Once you start censoring freedom of speech at the point of delivery, or even more sinister, before the point of delivery, by banning people from the right to have access to the communication networks or speak in public, that is what the fascists do.
So what you and I have got to do is get involved. You and I have to be right there breathing down their throat. Every time they look over their shoulder, we want them to see us.
The WILROC Show.
They have told us that the only provision that the black man is qualified to give us is one of money. And we have made finance the major focus of our relationships with them. We have made the one thing that most of them don't even have be the criteria. We have been taught that if they do not give us money, that we are not to even allow them to be a father to their child. We have been taught that if he does not give us money, then he is not qualified to tell us what to do. We have been taught that if he does not give us money, that he doesn't have any rights in the home. It's whoever is making the money who has the rights. The black man provides more in a black home than just financial support. He provides direction, guidance, gratification, fulfillment, and discipline for our children. Those are the principles that are missing in our home today, which is why our children are savage in the streets. Yikes! And away!
What did fascists do in Nazi Germany? What does any tyranny do? It wants to silence those that are exposing the tyranny and have a different version of events to the tyranny. So what did the Nazis do? They burnt the books. They banned the meetings of people who were exposing the Nazis. And now in this inverted world, we have people who call themselves progressives, and they seem to have this extraordinary self-delusion that that progressive mentality has something to do with being liberal, when it's not. It's the opposite of liberal. They are the ones that claim to be wanting people to be inclusive and to have diversity, when they're destroying diversity. And they have become the new tyranny. They have become the new Nazis.
The WILROC Show.
Only girls can be the mummies. Only boys can grow up and be the daddies. Yes, sir. Everybody's fancy. Everybody's fine. Your body's fancy, and so is mine. I think you're a special person. And I like your ins and outsides. Everybody's fancy, everybody's fine. Your body's fancy, and so is mine. Can you sing that with me?
The WILROC Show.
Can I keep him? He won't be no trouble. I could keep him out in the smokehouse.
I am here. You are there. We are everywhere.
Kiss my grip!
Did you know lactose intolerant can cause chronic flatulence? Did you know in 1878 the first telephone book was made contained only 58 names? Did you know the first sailing boat were built in Egypt?
The WILROC Show.
You go to Nigeria, which is, if not the most corrupt nation in Africa, and it is, it could be the most corrupt nation in the world, Minister Farrakhan.
Oh, now, Mr. Wallace.
It is the most corrupt nation that I have ever covered. I've been there 25 years ago, and I've been there as recently as last year.
Fine. So what? 35 years old. That's what that nation is. Now, here's America, 226 years old. You love democracy, but there in Africa, you're trying to force these people into a system of government that you just have accepted. 30 years ago, black folk got the right to vote. You're not in any moral position to tell anybody how corrupt they are. You should be quiet and let those of us who know our people go there and help them get out of that condition. But America should keep her mouth shut wherever there's a corrupt regime, as much hell as America has raised on the earth. No, I will not allow America or you, Mr. Wallace, to condemn them as the most corrupt nation on earth when you have spilled the blood of human beings. Has Nigeria dropped an atomic bomb and killed people in Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Have they killed off millions of Native Americans? How dare you put yourself in that position as a moral judge? I think you should keep quiet, because with that much blood on America's hands, you have no right to speak. I will speak because I don't have that blood on my hand. Yes, there's corruption there. Yes, there's mismanagement of resources. Yes, there is abuse. There's abuse in every nation on earth, including this one. So let's not play holy to moralize on them. Let's help them.
I'm not moralizing. I'm asking a question, and I got an answer.
Why would you put it as the most corrupt regime in the world? That doesn't make sense.
Can you think of one more corrupt?
Yeah, I'm living in one. I'm living in one. Yes, you've done a hell of a thing on this earth, so you should not be the one to talk. You should be quiet when it comes to moral condemnation.
The WILROC Show.
Gay people are getting married, folks. Yes. Nasty. Imagine that. Two women touching on each other's titty balls. Men, barbecue. I like you too, dog. Let's get married, man. It's crazy. That shit is gross.
Oh, that wasn't a bit nice.
You know, that funk always get me, no matter. That's funk too. Yes, and yes again. Thank you very much for checking out the WILROC Show. I'm yours truly, the WILROC. I am here. You are there. We're everywhere. Ooh, what a week I've had. Jesus Lord, have mercy. I had a 20-hour day. I had a ooh out. Yeah, goodness have mercy. Life is something. It's so beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, today's topic is robber barons. Now, I went over some businessmen that are known as robber barons, and what about a few contemporary ones like Jeff Bezos? He owns Amazon, Blue Origin. He purchased the Washington Post. Bill Gates of Microsoft, Elon Musketeer SpaceX, Tesla. He bought X and the Boring Company. Mark Zuckerberg, he is the owner of Facebooklet and he bought Oculus, WhatsApp. He owns WhatsApp, Messenger, and Mapillary. Mm-hmm. Now what is the Gilded Age? The Gilded Age of robber baron. Today's topic here on the WILROC Show. During the Gilded Age, a number of businessmen made large sums of money by gaining control of whole industries such as railroads, banking, or that oil. Mm-hmm. Well, on that oil. Anyhow, the practice of controlling an entire industry is known as having a monopoly over that industry. Okay, there were four men in particular created monopolies. Okay, and gained vast wealth during the Gilded Age. That was J.P. Morgan, Cornelius Vanderbilt, old John D. Rockefeller, and Andrew Carnegie. Right? Now, J.P. Morgan was born John Pierpont Morgan on April 17, 1837, way back then. He dominated the banking and finance industry during the Gilded Age. That's when it was fresh, wide open. It was gilded, right? Now, during the financial panic of 1907, Morgan helped save the American economy, leading a bailout of failing banks. So Morgan had the money. Morgan put up. That's why probably Morgan them. He might be some kin to Morgan them. Morgan them might be some kin to Morgan them. Okay, now Morgan financed several multinational corporations, including U.S. Steel and General Electric. His power of the economy made some in the government nervous. How you gonna get all this money there, JP? John Pierpont? How you gonna do that, Mr. Pierpont? I got that. All right. Yeah, they was mad. They made them nervous. Now, as a result, Congress passed the Federal Reserve Act in 1913, which created America's central banking system, the Federal Reserve. Rockefellers didn't run all that, I believe. I think they had the money to run that, loan us the money. We was out of money. I think they was lending us money for a profit. I mean, they're dogging people out, but I can't blame them neither at the same time. Hey. All right. Now, even wealthier than J.P. Morgan was John D. Rockefeller. Mm-hmm. America's first billionaire and founder of the Standard Oil Company. Now, while Morgan was born into wealth, Rockefeller started at the bottom as a clerk. Rockefeller he had to fight scratches. He was scratching and surviving. He was. After the Civil War, Rockefeller realized that oil would be the future of powering and industrialized America. These cars coming, these things coming, we need oil, energy. We need oil to pump these electrical plants. We need oil. All right. Oh, wow. He knew it was coming. He bought up every oil company he could and created a monopoly. This process of buying up companies to eliminate competition is known as horizontal integration. That's buying everybody up across the board, across the line. Across the line, just buying up everything. I don't know, I'm dumb. I'm just reading it. Now at this time, oil was an important commodity in the United States. And it was first used as a light source and later as a way to power automobiles. He even sold oil byproducts to create tar, petroleum jelly, paint, and chewing gum, plastics, all that came with that. So when Ronald Rumpf say, "Drill, baby, drill," oh, but that natural gas, that oil is the key to money. The people still running this place by that oil. We need oil. keep things running. We need that. Now, J.D. Rockefeller. I'm going over some of these four men who ran this thing. Now, J.D. Rockefeller, and now his ruthless business practices came under criticism. Okay, you can't be. Come on, man. Particularly from the muckraker, Ida Tarbell. Okay, he was a muckraker, Ida Tarbell. Now, in 1911, the Supreme Court ruled that Standard Oil violated federal antitrust laws. It was broken up into 34 separate entities, including the Future, ExxonMobil, and Chevron. They still got that. They still got that running it right now. We get our gas from Mobil. Now, in his later years, Rockefeller became a philanthropist and gave great sums of his money to charities that help medicine, education, and scientific research. Yeah, I watch a lot of PBS, and I watch a lot of PBS coming up, and this is sponsored by the John D. Rockefeller Foundation. Yeah, John D. Rockefeller Foundation sure did. I never heard that name so many times, from PBS shows. Now PBS then went BAP. But Cornelius Vanderbilt now. Now what about Cornelius Vanderbilt? Cornelius Vanderbilt was an American businessman who built his wealth through the railroad and the shipping industries. Railroad and shipping. Now he was born in 1794, and Vanderbilt was an early investor in America's first railroads. He got into industry at the ground floor and was able to accumulate incredible wealth. He got in at the bottom and got that thing. He started when it first came out. He secured that thing to now. Oh yeah, of course. Oh, Vanderbilt didn't play that thing. He didn't play that. Now after 1849, when people flocked to the West with the promise of finding gold, Vanderbilt took advantage of Americans' wishes to head to California. He set up the Accessory Transit Company, which many hopefuls they used to travel to the West Coast during the Gold Wars. He set up the ride. He set up the ride. He set the ride up. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. That's crazy. Now, Vanderbilt's railroads needed steel, as did America's growing cities. Andrew Carnegie, he's an immigrant from Scotland. He's a Scottish boy. He realized this need and became one of the richest people in American history through his Carnegie Steel Company, Andrew Carnegie Foundation. I see them on PBS all the time when I was growing up. Carnegie Steel Company. Now, Carnegie immigrated to Pittsburgh with his parents in 1848 at 12. He was 12. Like Rockefeller, he started at the bottom and worked 12-hour days at a cotton mill as a young boy. He wrote that thing out. He said, forget that. So he later found work as a telegraph operator for a railroad company and worked his way up after investing in railroads, oil, and steel. Now, America's industrialization led Carnegie Steel Company to become one of the most successful companies in the world. In Carnegie, he utilized vertical integration, buying up everything. He utilized that, in which he owned every aspect of the business, from the mines to the factory to the railroad that shipped his steel. He was in charge of the entire process and did not have to worry about relying on any other company. But that's what you want to do. You want to run your own stuff. Okay, I got the money. I just do everything myself. I run all that. That's all my money. That's not bad. I would do that. I would. If I had the money, so I would run my whole everything. I ain't mad at it. Now, J.P. Morgan would later buy Carnegie Steel and transform it into U.S. Steel. I didn't know that. So J.P. Morgan had all that money. He bought Carnegie Steel and made it into U.S. Steel, the U.S. Steel Corporation. Now, like Rockefeller, Carnegie retired and became a philanthropist, of course. There is still a debate. I'm not debate, but it's still a debate, sorry. And if these wealthy business tycoons are robber barons or captains of industry. They're both. They're both. They're robber barons and captains of industry. I would say. Okay. Now they help to create the idea of the American dream. Okay. It was hard. It was often often children with low incomes, long hours, and dangerous working conditions. It harmed them. Not long after the rise of these tycoons, a group of progressives would challenge them and help create laws that would better protect America's workers. All right, they got off. They did their thing. They still making money now. They had to fight the laws. They're the ones who run the world. I'll be back with some more on this topic. Today's topic is robber barons. I'll be back with some more. Let's see what I'm playing right now. I'm late. I'm running behind. That's okay. How about some 2 Live Crew and some Public Enemy? How about that? We're going to go with 2 Live Crew and some Public Enemy. Talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, 2 Live Crew. Yeah, I got some 2 Live Crew. Talk amongst yourselves, y'all. I'll be right back.
The WILROC show. The WILROC show, yeah. The WILROC show. Lord, hey. The WILROC show. The WILROC show. The WILROC show. Well.
Listen, party people, let me tell you this. Something I know you can't resist. We came here tonight to let you know that we are the crew gonna steal the show. Cause the time is now for you to see how our crew came to be. So get on the floor, take a chance. This is the time you get to dance. Everyone in hip-hop will know our name. With mix on the table, the kid on the mic, gonna give everybody what they like. He's known in California as a sensation with his style of mixing. He's taking the nation whenever you see him. It's a treat, cause one thing he never does is lose the beat.
Wow! 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 Wow!
He cuts so quick, like the jam master. He cracks so clean, even Egypt ain't faster than the trench DJ. Mr. Mix with the quick hand speed and a bag of tricks. He's a one of a kind, guaranteed to play all the new jams that's out today. With the kid on the mic, he can't be stopped. Come on, Mr. Mix, it's time you rock, 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 rock.
Oh dear, now I suppose I shall have to use force.
Brothers and sisters, I don't know what this world is coming to.
Yes, the rhythm, the rebel. Without a pause, I'm lowering my level. The hard rhymer, where you never been, I'm in. Doing styling, you know it's time again. disable the power of my label. Def Jam tells you who I am. The enemy's public, they really give a damn. Strong Island, where I got a wildin'. That's the reason they claiming that I'm violent. Never silent, no dope, getting dumb, no claiming where we get our rhythm from. Number one, we hit you and we give you some. No gun, it's still never on the run. You wanna be an S1 gripper till you win, and then you come again. You know what time it is. Impeach the president, pulling out my ray gun. Zap the next one, I could be your shogun. Don't last a minute, soft and smooth. I ain't with it. Hardcore, raw bone like a razor. I'm like a laser. I just won't phase ya.
The WILROC show is on.
Yes. It is I. It is WILROC.
Sundays, 6 to 9 p.m.
Now it's time for the man you've all been waiting for.
That's right, The WILROC Show. Interesting topics, all types of music, special guests, and lots more. The WILROC Show.
Swinging high and swinging low.
I am here, you are there, we are everywhere. See ya. Wow.
The WILROC show is on and live.
Next time you hear grown folks talking, shut the fuck up here.
I came back to let you know this is the WILROC show, and you can't let it go.
Good manners make good first impressions. And because your manners are showing all the time, they have a lot to do with how well people like you.
Joe Gold. Yes, and yes again. Now it's time for Joe Gold. Joe Gold is the WILROC show's man on the street, man on the beat. Now, Joe Gold, which golden nugget of information do you have for us this week, Joe Gold?
Little known Black History fact: on this date, April 19th, 1921, was the birth date of biochemist Marie Daly. Dr. Daly was the first African-American woman to earn a PhD in chemistry, and in 1988, she established a scholarship for African-American chemists and physicist majors at Queens College in New York.
That's very good, Joe Gold.
Man, you know I like bringing things that people don't usually know or hear about. We got to have this information out there on the streets, bro.
I know that's right. Now, Joe Gold, would you like to give some shoutings of outings, please?
Man, I want to give a shout out to everyone listening to you today. Also, you can get in touch with Joe Gold at 1201 Bruton Boulevard. I'm here cutting hair at the Old Paris Barbershop. It's Lowe's Master Cuts now. Come check us out. We're very community friendly and we love everybody. Come on in. Tell us WILROC sent you. You'll get hit upside the head one time. How about that?
That's a discount, right? A discount.
Yeah, discount elbow upside the noggin.
All right. Thank you, Joe Gold, for your participation.
Yes, sir. Thank you, and thank you again.
Goodbye.
Joe Gold.
The WILROC show is on.
Riff-raff! I tell you, they're nothing but riff-raff!
Yes, again, thank you very much for checking out the WILROC show. I'm your the WILROC. Today's topic is land barons. Robber barons, sorry. Robber barons. I should have done that earlier, but I'm just so bad. All right, robber barons. Yes, that's today's topic. Thank you for checking me out. Thank you for checking out the WILROC show. Yeah, okay. Now, let's see. Now, the wealthy, let me go over some stuff here. Let me see. The wealthy elite in the late 19th century, we went over this, were the likes of J.D. Rockefeller, Andrew Carnegie, J.P. Morgan, and Henry Ford. They were industrialists who amassed their fortunes as so-called robber barons or captains of industry. They were both to me. They robbed patents. Ford, they stole the car from probably some brothers, and they discovered some stuff. I ain't gonna just put it all black and white like that, you know. But they did. They robbed everybody. They didn't care if it was black, white, Puerto Rican. They were snatching everybody's stuff. Okay, now they created massive personal wealth by monopolizing huge industries, driving out small competitors, engaging in unethical business practices. Oh, yes, they did, exploiting workers and paying little attention to their customers or competition. Yeah. Now, the tide was changed in the United States only when antitrust legislation was enacted and their powerful monopolies were broken up. Yeah. Now today's so-called robber barons or captains of industry run digital monopolies. Okay, using similar 19th century tactics to drive out competition, exploit customers, personal information, avoid taxes, and engage in highly unethical business practices. Now, most notable are Bill Gates, founder of Microsoft, Jeff Bezos, Amazon, Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook, and Google's co-founder Larry Page and Sergey Brin. Now, Facebook and Google's anti-competitive duopoly is responsible for more than 300 Canadian newspapers in the last decade closing their doors due to the collapse of ad revenues. They monopolize the information industry. And you get that industry right there, you can tell people what you want them to know. You can lie. You can do anything you want. You can get anything you want like that. You can get people to do anything you want. You can manipulate the whole thing. You can say, Donald Wilcox riding there with his drawing up his butt, down, running down on Black Trail doing the Donkey Kong. They'll believe. They can tell you what drugs to take. They're doing the Donkey Kong. I was down a steel ape. I was like an ape with a steel cape. I was buck ape with a steel cape. Yeah. But anyway, they can tell you what to do. They run that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And the thing is, today 75% of Canada's digital ad market goes into the pockets of these two multimedia giants, Google and Facebook. Okay? They are 21st century robber barons. They're taking much and giving little in return. That's crazy, right? It's crazy, right? Now, sadly, Google and Facebook aren't even competitors. They're partners almost. They have segmented the market between Google search and Facebook social media, allowing each to pick off the same advertisers and never compete against one another. Smart, boy, smart. Golly. Could have got in on that, but I got something in mind. Maybe he'd been killed me. Knocked me off of my little shares. Now, monopolies always control the marketplace for their own financial gain, of course. But today, these two powerful duos, Facebook and Google, are also undermining democracies and causing untold disharmony and instability worldwide. They are, because they're lying. They won't let you tell the truth. Their truth is the truth. Even if there's somebody put a lie, they don't leave it up to the people to determine for themselves or look into it. It makes them fall for anything or stand for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that got me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Now, let me see. Many democratic governments are finally waking up to this. They're getting tired of this monopoly between those two. And Canadians want and need high-quality journalism and investigative reporting. The ECA Review is proud of the work it does to report on local governments, public interest stories, cultural and sporting events, and then said that people said that their goal is to connect communities and people in East Central Alberta and hold government and business leaders to account. Okay. Now, Google and Facebook employ no journalists and make only token efforts to separate truth from fiction. But it doesn't matter. Just let it all play. Let it all flow. You determine it. Okay. In fact, their algorithms favor sensation, fiction, and misinformation, lies. You know, they were doing that to stop Donald Trump. You know that. That's what that. Donald Trump did do something bad. I can tell you, he did all that good stuff. But the only thing bad by him entering and him being righteous, and not righteous, but being the good guy, he brought in censorship. He brought that in. Honestly, Donald Trump brought in censorship because he was telling the truth too much. That's a smart play. Bring somebody who tell the truth, and then they use it, and then they censor everybody. I mean, it might be rigged up, but anyway, I think it's not. I don't know, but he brought in censorship by telling the truth too much. That's crazy, right? I'll be right back with some more music. I'll be right back. I'm running over, so let me knock this off. The Rance Allen Group, Delroy Wilson, and Duke Turner coming up next, okay? I'm gonna have some squirrel gizzards. Well, I had them last week. He's still in the refrigerator. I got a good refrigerator to hold them. So I'm gonna eat them. I'm gonna eat them in a. I'm gonna take them and put some salsa on them, and put them in the tortilla and roll them up with some rice and eat them and eat it. Talk about what she says. I'll be right back.
Now, all right. Dance, music, sex, romance. All right. Dance, music, sex, romance. Negro say, all right. Dance, music, sex, romance. Puerto Rican say, all right. Dance, music, sex, romance.
You are listening to the Will Rock Show. Oh, how I wish that I could do something to make the world better. Oh, Lord, I wish I could bring us all together. How I desire to have worldwide peace. Oh, I wish I could say this minute, let all one see. Oh, yeah. Woo! If I could see you smile. If I could see somebody smile just a little bit. If I could see you grin, then this would let me know that peace is in the wind. Ooh, oh yeah, yeah, oh no. I wish I could take my message to the United Nations so they could get together with real consideration. I wish I could encourage more dedication so your children and mine could get a better education. Hey! Ooh! Ooh! Yeah! Hold on. If I could see you smile. Ooh, see somebody smile. If I could see you grin, yeah. Hey, just let me know that peace is in the wind. Oh, Lord, I wanna do something. I wanna do something to make the world better. I wanna sing a song and make you stop fussing, fighting, and long enough to sing along. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Yeah.
It's insane! Boss!
This life let me wonder. How to live another day to come.
takes a friend to build a friend. It takes a friend
Put 'em up, put 'em up.
I'm the pusher, man. Get that change right. Oh, go get high now. Right. Right. Get high.
Pusher man, lend me a dollar. Pusher man, give me a dime. I need a dime for a phone call. Pusher man, I need a dollar for a bottle of wine. Pusher man, drink my wine, you brother. Pusher man, drink it fast. When it's gone, pusher man, it will surely be the last. See them all, pusher man. Needle marks are black in their arms. The first shot was free, pusher man. Is it the money? Well, pusher man. Happiness for a $20 bill. If you don't sell, pusher man, the competition surely will. Pusher man, drink my wine, you brother. Drink it from the bed last time. I talked to the man, pusher man. He's gonna punish you for all of your time. See them all, pusher man. Neither must have black in their arms. The first time was free, pusher man. Say is it the money? Pusher man. Happiness for $20 bill. If you don't sell, pusher man, the competition surely will. Pusher man, drink my wine. Drink it from the
Yes, and yes again. Thank you very much for listening to the WILROC Show. Yours truly, the WILROC here. And you know, this week on the WILROC Show, we have a fruit or vegetable. This week we have a fruit, and it is the nectarine. Sweet, delicious nectarine is closely related to the peach. This novel fruit is appreciated worldwide for its juicy, fragrant aroma and unique taste. Like that of the peach, it too originated in China, where it spread to Central Asia and Persia to Europe through the ancient Silk Route. Juicy, delicious nectarines are low in calories and contain no saturated fats. They are indeed packed with numerous health-promoting antioxidants, plant nutrients, minerals, and vitamins. Fresh nectarines have small amounts of vitamin C, around about 9% of daily recommended levels. Nectarines have small but healthy concentrations of other antioxidant vitamins such as vitamin A, vitamin E, and flavonoids. Polyphenolic antioxidants lutein, zeaxanthin, and B-cryptoxanthin. Nectarines are a healthy source of some B-complex vitamins and minerals. It's good in niacin, pantothenic acid, thiamine, and pyridoxine. In addition, nectarines contain an appropriate ratio of minerals and electrolytes such as potassium, iron, zinc, copper, and phosphorus. So now, get some nectarines in your rums. You know they're going to squirt out of your rums if you let them process properly. So get some nectarines in your rums, and now I hope your minds and bodies are healthier, wealthier, and wiser. Thank you very much.
The WILROC Show.
You don't know nothing about Lady Liberty standing there in the harbor with her torch on high, screaming out to all the nations of the world, send me your poor, your deadbeats, your filthy. And all the nations sent them in here. They come swarming in like ants. Your Spanish PRs from the Caribbean area. Your Japs, your Chinamen, your Krauts and your Hebes. And they're all free to live in their own separate sections where they feel safe. And they bust your head if you go in there. That's what makes America great, buddy.
What did you say, nigger?
The WILROC Show.
Look no further, for I am he for whom thou seekest.
Easier to enjoy prosperity than to live in ignorance and darkness? Why select the worst out of nature? Nature never gave pain, suffering, and death to the world. It was man himself who selected death, pain, and sorrow. I wonder if I cannot inspire you to select between good and evil. Let me impress upon you once again that whatsoever your hardships may be, whatsoever your difficulties in life, they are your own selection. And so if you encourage them, if you husband them and take them to your bosom, they will abide with you. Nature will not take them away from you as Mother Nature did not give them to you. She is not responsible for your sorrows. Mother Nature represents all that is beautiful. She gave you the highest personality in the realm divine. Your sorrows are your own. If you want joy, if you want sunshine, it is before you abundantly in nature. I made a selection of sunshine, the beautiful sunshine. I made a selection to laugh with the moon, to laugh with the stars, and sing with the birds of the forest and of the wilderness, to join in the rhythmic music of the winds that sing from east to west and from north to south. Had I selected sorrow, I would have been dead a long time ago, and been without that which would send me into the presence of the divine, because I would have lived not with the knowledge that is divine. We must acquire the higher knowledge of life. Black men and black women, will you get the knowledge that the white man has that causes him to be leaders and masters in the world? They are not gods with a peculiar source for understanding the world around them. They have only given expression to the knowledge of their humanity and been able to use and conquer all to their satisfaction and glory. And that is why they are always greater than you in every community that you find them. Isn't it strange that wheresoever the white man is found, he takes precedence over you? Why is that?
The WILROC Show is on.
Can you dig it? What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
We're talking about the life of a human being. How they live.
Dear Lord Baby Jesus, we also thank you for
The WILROC Show.
We hope that you can use your baby Jesus powers to heal him and his horrible leg. And it smells terrible, and the dogs are always bothering with it.
The WILROC Show.
Now, this is what I call a good time, baby. I'm having the time of my life.
Did you know? Did you know the Hilton was the first international hotel chain?
Did you know?
Did you know New York was the first capital of the United States? Did you know the first English dictionary was written in 1755?
The WILROC Show.
I'm not seeking for the loyalty of any Negro, but I am seeking for Negroes to learn how to be loyal to themselves. And when the Negro learns how to be loyal to himself, our problem is pretty well solved.
The WILROC Show.
We have sons who are, by not having a father in the home, they don't know how to respect women. They take on the black female emotionalism. They become bitchy. They're doubtful. They're indecisive. They can't make a decision. They don't know what to do about being a man because we can't teach them that. We don't have that knowledge. We have daughters who grew up in a home where they don't see any affection, where there's no man there. They go out into the world and try to mate. They don't have no idea how to be no woman to no man, how to function in a house with a man, because they haven't seen it. Most of our children, just like us, get all the information we have about how you be with a mate off television.
Yes again. Thank you very much for checking out the WILROC Show. The end of the WILROC Show is hither. I have one more reggae set, one classic reggae set. That's my marker. One more classic reggae set when I leave. I want to thank you guys for checking me out. Don't forget to check me out on YouTube. Yes, youtube.com/@the WILROC Show 4591. Yeah, do that for me, okay? Also on Twitter at X, @_WLRC. And I'm on Facebook as well. Facebook.com/The WILROC Show. Sunday 6 to 9 p.m. Check me out all the time. I'm also on another, Facebook. Let me see what it says. Facebook.com/DWLCOX. Oh, check that out, please. All right, check me out, I need to change my style. I need to change. I've been doing the same show over and over and over again. But it feels so good to me. I'm retarded. I'm insane. I'm also on Twitch TV /The WILROC Show. Check me out there, all right. And those things, right? Let me see you. There you go. And I have one more reggae set. Y'all know the routine. I got to go through it all every time. Okay. One day this right here is gonna be this little crazy stuff I'm doing. One day it's gonna be historical. It was a guy here. Somebody gonna find my kids. I'm telling you, for my kids, I'm gonna give every one of my kids all these little shows I've been doing. and see if they have it. It's gonna be a treasure one day. It is. Not now. I won't see it. I might not see it. I'm too insane. So my kids might use that insanity. Use their genius off of my insanity, right? Yeah. Okay. You understand? Yeah. I hope you do. But anyway, thank you for checking me out. Today's topic was robber barons. Robber barons. And when I come back live, I don't know what I'm going to do next week and the next couple of weeks. But when I come back live, I'm going to do cable television. Cable television. Cable. All right. Happy birthday, Mom. Shout outs to Baby Sam Carr. Donna Dixon. Victor Feliciano. Okay. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, y'all. Please forgive me. I want y'all to forgive me out there who's listening. I want to give a shout out to Jimmy Bell. Jimmy Rutland Bell. Miss Jimmy Rutland Bell. I got Booby Bell. Please forgive me, y'all. I didn't say Booby. This show go to Booby too. Booby Bell. Sorry. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Please. She died today, years ago. And Booby Bell. She was part of my life. Very integral in my life. One of the most kindest, sensitive women, strongest women you ever seen in your life. Booby Bell. Jimmy Rutland Bell. I gotta give her a shout out. Miss Jimmy. Yep. Booby. Miss Booby. Yes, Miss Booby. Couldn't find a better person if you boy, you can't never find somebody. That's classic. It's ain't about 17 of them on the planet right now. She was old back when it was a bunch of them. It was a bunch of them back then, but she one of the last ones, boy. Beside my mom and them and all that. They left. Some of them left. You know, I'm talking about for real. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. I'm going to thank you once again. I want to thank you for checking me out. Those who have checked me out, thank you for checking me out. Check me out. One more reggae set, and I'll be. Oh, come on back, David Sanborn. That song right there, man. When I was 19, right there. 19, no, I was 17, 18. This right here was one of my favorite songs. I ain't gonna lie, right here, for real. My favorite tune right here when I was 18. Anyway, David Sanborn. When you smile at me. Yeah, that's good. Anyway, thank you for checking out the WILROC Show, and I have one more reggae set, and I'll see you guys next week. Okay? Talk amongst yourselves. Thank you. Talk amongst yourselves.
The WILROC Show.
You shade tree nigger.
The WILROC Show is on.
This man will make your liver quiver. This man will make your bladder splatter. This man will freeze your knees.
And that brings us to the end of what we hope has been a beautiful trip for you and what certainly has been a groovy ride for me. We thank you for joining us. We thank our very exciting guest. Hope you'll climb aboard next week on these same stations, and you can bet your last money it's all going to be a stone gas, honey. Always in parting, we're going to wish you love, peace, and soul.
The WILROC Show is on.
Their mission to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
Whether you like it or don't like it, sit down and look at it because it's the best going today. Woo!
The WILROC Show.
Now, brothers and sisters,
This is a message to the world, you know?
Every eye that see, that see, that see. Every mouth that talk, that talk, that talk. It gonna talk one day. It gonna talk one day. Every man that fight among himself should never ever leave this way. No matter what you do, don't think no one can see you. All I can tell you now, whoa, every eyes that see, that see, that see. Every mouth that talk, that talk, that talk. He gonna talk one day. He gonna talk one day. He gonna talk one day. Whoa, yeah. Gonna talk.
The WILROC Show, live and direct.
Rain come falling down today. Sun come shining tomorrow. Once I was a warrior, yeah. Now I'm present cause there's a time and place for everything. Cause there's a time and place for today you have no money. Tomorrow money and more. Cause in Mount Zion there's milk and honey. So you better act up for sure. Cause there's a time and place for everything. Cause there's a time and place for everything.
The WILROC Show.
Approach with caution. May be armed.
You know, yes, I just try to touch a thing. I try to touch a thing for me before me even out. Hold on the board because the man there and me just answer this. Just answer this.
Yo, road boy, check out the WILROC Show. See it?
Rocking up the 5,000. The woman and man was in the session.
Lakewood means rewind, the gunshot means forward.
The WILROC Show, live and direct. You don't know.
Come one, come all.
Check out The WILROC Show.
Sundays 6 to 9 p.m. on Facebook Live, The WILROC Show, and on Twitter @_WLRC.
Streaming online at crrradio.com and
also on Twitch, on YouTube, Instagram, Periscope @_WLRC.
That's The WILROC Show, bringing an eclectic approach, interesting topics, all types of music, special guests, and a lot more.